Hey, how's it going, everyone? Sorry for the delay. It's Myguyknowsaguy here on my sports betting predictions channel. It's time, guys, for another live NBA sports betting stream. I've been all over the place today. Apologies for the delay. Shout out to you guys. You guys are the absolute realists. Thank you for your patience in the chat. Had a combination of other business to attend to offline in real life, and also a few technical difficulties. I did plan on streaming earlier, but then I had to step back out. And I just want to say thank you guys for your patience. NBA picks, NBA player props, predictions, in-game analysis, in-game sweats as well, guys. It is Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. Starting to feel like 2026 now. I just want to say thank you guys for your patience. Thank you to the sharpest chat in the world. And also, thank you very much for that super chat donation. I just saw it. Jay Darby, you are the absolute realist. And 1 second, let me just fire up the rest of the chat. He said, let's get some money today. That sounds like a plan for sure. I just want to say thank you for that kind gesture, and it really does mean a lot. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope that you and everyone else here continues to win. Thank you very much, guys. Those are my pregame picks. Apologies for the lack of a recap in the free Discord. I'll actually just send them a message now to let them know that yesterday was it was another losing day yesterday, unfortunately. I had a pretty bad streak at the end of the night with the Lakers Grizzlies game. A bit of misfortune in that game. I actually thought we were cruising to go at least 2-1 in that game. Luka Doncic scored 34 points with about 4.5 minutes left in regulation. He finished with exactly 34. He didn't even have the ball in his hands for the last 4.5 minutes. And then the Grizzlies also allowed the Lakers to pull off in the final 4 minutes of that game. So I was definitely wrong there, guys. The Grizzlies did look like they were a very competitive team last night for much of that game, but I happened to be on the wrong side, guys. It wasn't a substantial loss, but I am looking to get back on track today. As you can see, those are my picks below. I hope you guys are having a great day, no matter what sport you guys are betting. Drop those plays in the chat. You guys had quite a few winning bets again yesterday. Shout out to the sharpest chat in the world. I see you guys are already sharing information and dropping bets as well in the chat. So let me just give everyone a shout out who is here, guys. We have a couple of players here on the board that are very, very, very close to making their debut in the storage room tonight, but we'll see how it goes in the National Basketball Association. We have a game finishing up now, I believe. No, it's in the fourth quarter between the Timberwolves and the Heat. So is anyone watching that game right now between the Timberwolves and the Miami Heat tonight? Let me know in the chat. My pregame bets are right below, as I said, and I do have the chat open in front of me. So thanks to everyone who is here. Do me a favor, guys. There's a lot going on here on Saturday. I'm streaming at an awkward time. Hit the like button for me. We had 200 live viewers yesterday. It was amazing. But I know that the weekends can be a bit slower in that regard. But if you guys can hit the like button, smash that like button for me. It does help more people see the stream, and I just want to say thanks again for all of your support. We do have a few games about to tip off in about 30 to 35 minutes. I'll break down my player prop projections for each player on the board that I did look at for those early games, and then we can sweat the games together. I'll be on for the next couple of hours to provide in-game betting analysis. Karl Anthony Towns will play, by the way, so I bet on Jalen Brunson before that news. You might be able to get a slightly better line on Jalen Brunson now that Karl Anthony Towns will return. Of course, he's going to return today because he likes to play against Joel Embiid. They have a bit of history, as you guys remember when they had that wrestling match a few years ago when Towns was still with the Timberwolves. But yeah, guys. So my pregame picks today, I'm rolling with the Atlanta Hawks plus 4.5. I am fading my Raptors once again. The Charlotte Hornets plus 1.5. That's a 1 unit bet. They're on the road tonight in the second night of a back-to-back against the Bulls, who are also on the second night of a back-to-back. I am rolling with the Portland Trailblazers tonight against the San Antonio Spurs. Definitely looking to shock the world there, but I'll get into my reasons why in a second from a basketball perspective. Jalen Brunson of the New York Knicks over 29.5 points at minus 104 odds to win 1 unit. And that's a 1 unit bet, guys. Then I'm betting on his teammate Tyler Kolek to record over 3.5 assists. That's a half unit bet tonight against the Sixers. And Jalen Johnson, aka the Machine. He helped us out once again last night with his assist line. Today I'm targeting his points line, guys. The books are definitely starting to price his assists out. I'm seeing 8.5 at -150. I wanted to bet it again, but I actually might put together a parlay for that one. Let's see how things go. Actually, maybe we can still target his assists on an alt line, maybe 8+ or 6+ super juice. We'll see how it goes. And speaking of parlays, it was a small prize, but the parlay that I did add last night for the people who were watching, it did cash. It was the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 6+ assists, John Morant 6+ assists, and LeBron 6+ assists for +180. So I mean, we did end the night with a small prize, but it doesn't really matter because it was still a losing day, everyone. Anyways, I'll put together another one. I have some ideas for that Rockets game as well. Let's see if we can get as close as we can to 150 likes. We have 100 people watching right now. Shout out to you guys. Hope you're having a great weekend. So yeah, I'm betting Jalen Johnson of the Atlanta Hawks over 23.5 points. That's a smaller bet. That's a half unit bet. And then I'm running it back with Lamelo Ball. Last night, I feel like I was caught in the storm. When I say caught in the storm, I'm talking about heavy public action. The entire world was betting on his points. I bet on his assists. We saw some suspicious rotations with Lamelo Ball last night. I don't think they have the luxury of repeating that tonight to lose back-to-back games. I think Lamelo Ball, we will sort of see him play his normal amount of minutes last night after the coaching malpractice last night in the Charlotte Hornets Milwaukee Bucks game, which was incredibly exciting. I did enjoy watching that game with you guys. So I'm running it back with Lamelo Ball over 7.5 assists at -110 odds. Also, it's a bit strange to me that last night I believe we had +110 guys, was it? For LaMelo, +105 with his assist last night over 7.5. He goes under, he lands on exactly 7, but tonight the line is juiced to -110. So I think that's a bit telling as well that we might get a normal amount of minutes for LaMelo tonight. Keep a very close keep a close eye on that. I can't wait to watch that game with you guys. And then I'm rolling with Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics to go over 27.5 points. He's had some big games against the Clippers in the past. That should be a great game to watch. Ivica Zubac is also returning for the Clippers, which is actually why I'm giving James Harden another chance. I noticed a direct correlation between James Harden going under his assist line and Ivica Zubac being injured. I believe out of the 5 games that Zubac missed, I believe James Harden only went over 8.5 assists in one of those games. I actually think James Harden might be on triple-double watch tonight. I did contemplate betting his PRA, points, rebounds, and assist line combined to go over 35.5 earlier today, but I ended up settling on his assists once again. So this is another chance for him to bounce back in his own right with his favorite assist target returning to the lineup. We've seen the connection between James Harden and Ivica Zubac, especially in the pick and roll, in transition as well. Backdoor cuts, alley-oops, all sorts of stuff, transition baskets. We've seen that a lot in the past, and I do think that we will get back to that tonight, guys. So yeah, drop those plays in the chat. Let me shout everyone out who is here. Shout out to you guys once again, and I will run through the plays that you guys have, and I'll shout you guys out right now. So yeah, hit the like button for me, guys. I'm way behind with the stream today, but help me by smashing that like button. And if you're new here, I go live pretty much every day during the NBA slate, looking for live bets in game with the sharpest chat in the world. Shout out to you guys. You guys have been extremely supportive. Thanks again, once again, Jay Darby, for that super chat donation. And 1 second, guys. And thank you very much once again as well. Another super chat donation. Thank you so much. Best kept secret. Thank you so much, guys, for the love and support. It really does mean a lot. Sorry, it's freezing, but he said support my bro. Y'all, if you guys are betting, show some love. Oh yeah, thank you so much for that encouragement, best kept secret, and thank you so much for the super chat donation. The chat has been so supportive, and even without me asking, you guys have been absolutely keeping it so real. Let's see if I can get back on track today, guys. You guys know I usually try to stay level headed. Remember, never bet more than you can afford to lose. Anything can happen in sports betting, as you guys see with a few of the games that went against me over the last couple of days. Particularly a lot of plays that were looking like they were going to cash at halftime, and then things just flipped against me in the second half, and that's after winning 5 straight days. But I didn't get too big-headed. I understand that this is a long-term grind. I've been doing this for a long time. You will have days where you lose, but our goal is to simply have another profitable season, another profitable NBA season. And I just want to say thanks a lot for that best kept secret. It really does mean a lot, and Jay Darby as well. So let me get to the chat, guys. I'll just run it back up at the top. And as I said, guys, hit the like button for me. I know there's a lot going on today. Welcome in, Zach Zate. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. G Park Yo. How's it going? Tony Cochran in the chat. Lingo Wick. Rel. Zach Sand. Squad Hawk. Jay Wilkins. Malik McMillan. Angel Cabrera. Aliwie Shulik. Jay Darby, my bro, Don Plate. Thanks a lot, Don Plate. Thanks a lot for that compliment as well. I hope you are feeling great today. Let's try to bounce back, brother. Thanks a lot for that. And J Main 34, how's it going, my brother? And G Park Yo, Ben Thompson, EWM community, welcome back, bro. Welcome back. And let's see who else is here. Let me know if you guys are here. I'll give you guys a shout out real quick. Mr. Nice Guy, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. Top Secrets, how's it going, fam? Jordan Bentley's. Hope you're having a great day as well. Welcome back to Jordan. Newbie Dave, welcome back. Yeah, it was unfortunate, but hey guys, I'm here. I'm ready to bounce back today. Jade Charlavani, how's it going? You guys are dropping plays as well. I see you guys. Caution Low, welcome back. Cat Loves Ramen. Demi Sidor, Zach Zate, Low Nitty. I see you guys, man. Ola Wide. Best Kept Secret, of course. Thanks a lot for that once again. And JMCPT, Kalevra Slevin, how's it going? Thanks for sharing those plays in the free Discord server as well. And let's get paid tonight, guys. Let's get paid tonight. I'll be here. Tim Halder, welcome back. And let's see if there's anyone I missed. If I did, apologies. I was scrolling somewhat fast. We do have a few games tipping off in about 25 to 30 minutes. I see Rel and J-Main laughing at me just a bit, but it's all good fun. I rock with you guys as well. And that's it. That's it, guys. Let me get into the plays. Let me get into what I think is going to happen on tonight's slate. Rob Tate, how's it going? Slevin, EWM community. So let me get into the board now and see the updated lines. I did have a chance to look at just about every player prop on the board. I'll go through my projections from earlier. It is a bit unfortunate that some of my projections have been hitting at a pretty high rate, and but I over the last couple of days I did pick a couple of wrong spots. We did get a bit of news, just some last minute injury news here. Tijon Solon of the Charlotte Hornets has been ruled out. He's been pretty decent off of the bench over the last couple of games, even defensively, which is something that they've needed with a few of their bigs out of the lineup. We have starting lineups for the Hawks, starting lineups for the Raptors. Doesn't seem like there's too much changing there, except for the fact that the Raptors are starting their rookie Colin Murray Boyles out of South Carolina, who is one of the best defenders in this, probably the best defender in this year's draft class. He was pretty much drafted for his defensive intensity. He was a menace at South Carolina in the SEC last season, guys. As I said before, Karl Anthony Towns is back for the New York Knicks. We have Karl Anthony Towns. They're back to their normal starting lineup, except for Josh Hart being out. So they're rolling with a 2-big lineup today. Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns. Cat will be starting today. We have starting lineups for the Philadelphia 76ers. Nothing is changing there. Joel Embiid is going to play, guys. He was listed as probable. I pretty much expected him to play. It was a bit telling, though. As I said before, guys, I don't think that Joel Embiid has any nagging injuries anymore. We did get a comment earlier from 76ers head coach Nick Nurse in his interview earlier today, talking about how there aren't any real minutes restrictions for any of the Sixers players going forward anymore. That to me is a vote of confidence in Joel Embiid, and he does look like he is back in top tier form, close to MVP form in my estimation. Joel Embiid, he's been really impressive over his last few appearances. And as I said before, we look out for the Sixers later on this season if they get this version of Joel Embiid. I think they can really make some noise, guys. Anything else today? RJ Barrett of the Raptors is still on a minutes restriction. He is limited to 24 minutes tops there. And as I said, Towns is back. Anything else relevant for the late games? We all know Steph Curry. Oh, Steph Curry's questionable, guys. I believe he's going to play, but let's see. Jimmy Butler is also questionable in the late game against the Utah Jazz. And anything else relevant to today? Moussa Diabate and Ryan Kalkbrenner are both out once again, so a thin front line for the Charlotte Hornets. They were able to keep the game close yesterday with their 3-ball, but their lack of interior presence did come back to haunt them, especially going up against Giannis and Bobby Portis. Those two players definitely snapped yesterday against an undersized Hornets team. And then we have Lauri Markkanen and Keyonte George. They are both probably going to play today. Keyonte George will play. Lauri Markkanen was upgraded to probable, so he's very likely to play. Jeremy Grant is out for the Portland Trailblazers. Luke Kennard and Kristaps Porzingis are both out for the Atlanta Hawks. Let's see what happens in Toronto tonight on Saturday night. And as most of you already know, Victor Wembanyama will not play tonight. Last bits of news: Yusuf Nurkic is questionable for the Utah Jazz. He's been playing really well recently, and Ace Bailey, the rookie out of Rutgers, is not ready to return from the hip contusion that he suffered when he suffered a pretty bad fall a few games ago. So I will open up my notes now, and I'll go through the player prop projections, guys. Hit the like button for me. Shout out to you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are crushing it, and let's keep it going. Shout out to you guys, the sharpest chat on earth. Let's keep it going, guys. And if anyone dropped any plays, I see Rel. I was laughing at what you said, Rel. Rel said he lost some bets last night, but he bet 50 cents on a prayer in the Japanese B League in basketball last night and woke up to $138 off of 50 cents. Big shout out to you. Took a big risk, and I mean, congrats to you, brother. No joke. I'm glad to see you win. Angel Cabrera said he lost his parlays in the Minnesota Timberwolves game due to Jaime Jaquez's injury. That was a bit unfortunate. I was watching that game just before I fired the stream up. It seems like it's a pretty interesting one there. The Timberwolves have actually blown that one open. It was a very competitive game before the fourth quarter, and the Timberwolves are now up by 18 points, guys. They are in cruise control with under 5 minutes to go, and it looks like they will win and cover as 2.5-point favorites on the road. G Park Yo said, how do you guys feel about Kawhi Leonard over 24.5 points or 30 plus points and rebounds combined? Well, Kawhi's in absolute peak form right now. I don't think anyone can stop him. Jaylen Brown obviously is one of the best two-way players in the NBA, but the form that Kawhi is in right now, I think he'll continue going over. Obviously, I didn't bet that, but I do think that it was a lower line too, which is a bit strange, but Zubac is back. So Ben Thompson said Luka came up short and hurt him yesterday. Yeah, that was unfortunate with Luka for me as well. Drop those plays, guys. We'd love to see what you guys are on. And Jay Darby said he's rolling with Jalen Johnson under 20 and a half rebounds and assists combined. Best of luck, Jay Darby. I hope you cash there. I'm on the points to go over, so we both have a chance to win there. J-Main34 said he's leaning towards Brandon Ingram under 23 and a half points today. I'll take another look right now. Thanks for sharing. Rel said everything's worth it. Take a player prop break and look at the full team spreads and totals. After a while, you will start to see your own patterns for certain players, and boom, you're back. Yeah, it's always good to take a step back and reset every now and then, Rel. How's it going, EWM community? G Park Yo is asking the chat, did you guys bet Tyrese Maxey tonight? Also, there's a poll in the chat. We already have 80 votes. Do you think that Kevin Durant will go over or under 24 and a half points tonight for the Houston Rockets? Vote on the poll pinned in the chat, guys. Let's see if G Park Yo. Yep, I bet on Lamelo Ball tonight. J Main's talking about Con Knipple. I see you in the chat. Let's see what you guys are on. Charlavani said he's rolling with Jalen Johnson to record a triple-double back-to-back nights. He definitely has the skill set to do it. Let's see if that happens. Best of luck. Enjoy the game, Charlavani. He's also rolling with Kevin Durant to record 6 assists tonight, plus 120, and Scottie Barnes triple-double, plus 1,300, guys. And Isaiah Collier of the Utah Jazz, who has been a machine recently, to record 8 assists today. Cat Loves Ramen said Anthony Edwards 27.5 points. Did you cash there? I think you did, right? Yeah, we already have a winning bet in the chat. Cat Loves Ramen. He won with Anthony Edwards over 27.5 points. And JMain34 said, my guy, does Toronto? Why does Toronto play so bad on Saturdays? They don't really play too well on Saturdays, but obviously the context matters. They're different opponents. I can't really just fade them simply because of the day of the week. They are at near full strength right now, pretty much, and it'll be interesting to see how this game plays out. I do feel as though the Hawks still have enough here to keep this one within range, and the Raptors are going to have to prove it to me that they can get back on board in terms of their offensive rebounding. Until I see tangible evidence that the Raptors are improving as in terms of their offensive boards, in terms of minimizing opponents on the offensive boards. Their opponents against the Raptors have been recording a ton of second chance opportunities, generating a ton, and I just want to see if they make any improvements there. Now, starting Colin Murray-Boyles, that might be a decent start. I mean, him and Scottie Barnes, they might be able to clean up on the boards together, but let's see how the game plays out, guys. I do think we're going to get a big game possibly from Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jalen Johnson once again here. Let me get into my projections for that game pregame. Squad Hawk, welcome in as well. Scott Archer, I see you guys in the chat. Windex Marshall, EWM Community. He said, how do you feel about Tyrese Maxey over 39.5 PRA today? I'll look into that as well. Demi Sidor, welcome back. Kevin Durant, 4.5 assists for him, and Denny Avdia under 34.5 points and assists combined. It's actually supposed to say Saturday. I caught GSM Merc. I copied and pasted it from the top part was already there. So thanks for catching that for me, and I'll change that for you right now. Done. So let me get into my projections, guys. Let's go ahead and speed things up right now during the chat. And let me see how many likes we have. We did hit a parlay last night, plus 180 in the Lakers-Grizzlies game. I'll put one together for the 8 o'clock games if we can get the stream up over a certain amount of likes. Let me just see how many likes we have right now. And if there's anyone watching that's not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate that. And turn notifications on, guys, while you guys do that. So we have 61 likes. Let's see if we can get to 120 likes, everyone. And if we can do that in the next 45 minutes, we do have 120 people watching right now. Then I will put together another player prop parlay. But if we get it done by the time the Bulls Hornets game or the Blazers Spurs game tips off, and regardless, I'll go through my other player prop projections in case you guys are looking for any other bets. I did put in some work earlier looking at the board once again, and I'll refresh the lines right now. So just give me 1 second to do that. And best of luck with your bets, guys. Let's hit a roundhouse kick on the books tonight. Doesn't that sound like a plan? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We have 8 games today. 1 is concluding right now. The Timberwolves will cover in South Beach against the Heat. Thanks to everyone that hit the like button just now. We're at 68 likes. Let's get to 120, guys, and I'll put together a 3-leg player prop parlay for you guys. Maybe a 2-legger. Let's see. Okay, I have my notes now. So we'll start with that Sixers game that many people are asking about against the Knicks. Let me see what the Jalen Brunson points line changed to after Towns was ruled in, because I bet it at 29.5, and unfortunately, I hope I don't get trapped there, but Jalen Brunson, his line is now 28.5, so you can get that at a discount, guys. You can get that at a discount. Karl Anthony Towns, as I said, will play. He's been suffering from an illness. I bet Jalen Brunson just before the stream at over 29.5. You can get 28.5 there. I'm sure a few of these other player props have been adjusted as well. No change for the Tyler Kolek assist line. Towns being back definitely bodes well for him, and no signs of a minutes restriction for Towns because he wasn't suffering from a physical ailment. He was sick. So let me get into the board there. As I said, drop those plays. Like Will Finance, welcome back. Dingo72, Rishi, shout out to you guys. GSM Smirk. Yep. I do have my notes here. So we'll start with Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, as I said before, he seems to be in decent form in terms of his shooting percentage and his aggression recently, guys. I mean, this is a guy that people aren't talking about this. You know, Joel Embiid, his last 5 games. No, I should say his last 7 games, he's played 30 plus minutes, guys. Over his last couple of games, 35 minutes against the Mavericks, 38 minutes for Joel Embiid against the Memphis Grizzlies, but that game did go to overtime, 32 minutes against the Chicago Bulls, 31 minutes against the Nets, 30 minutes against the Hawks, 32 minutes against the Pacers. I mean, Joel Embiid appears to be back. I do hope that he stays healthy because he's obviously, the league is much better when he's healthy. It's much more competitive. He's one of the best players in the league. And it is an underreported story at the moment. Joel Embiid seems to be back in near peak form. I do have a positive projection on him to go over 24.5 points. But it's a very slight edge. I have him just over 24 points here. So I wasn't strong enough for me to bet it. But just keep in mind that the rate at which he's getting to the free throw line right now, it is very scary. We've seen Towns and Mitchell Robinson, who is back today, guys. Mitchell Robinson is back for the Knicks. We've seen Mitchell Robinson and Towns they've been in foul trouble over their last few appearances. Not every game, but they need to prove that they can get back to the level of defensive discipline that they showed last season. So I do have a slight edge for points for Joel Embiid. Moving on here. This is a bet that I might actually add. It's Karl Anthony Towns. How much time do we have? We have 15 minutes, 13 minutes until the game starts. I want to bet on Towns today to go over his points line as well. His last 2 appearances against the Sixers, he only scored 21 and 22. His points line is currently 21.5. But if he plays his normal amount of minutes, I do feel that Towns does. He obviously things do bode well for him in this game today. His presence on the court also takes pressure off of Jalen Brunson, guys. So yeah, I do have a slight edge for Towns if he did play here. It's a bit of a stronger edge than Joel Embiid. I have him at just under 23 points in this game. And I'll decide in the next minute or two if I add that bet. No bets for me on VJ Edgecombe in this game. He's scored over 25 points. He's averaging 22.5 points over his last 2 games. 2 spectacular performances. Going up against a team with some stout resistance defensively on the wing with OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. It might be a bit more difficult for him, although he did score 23 points in his lone appearance against the Knicks, guys. VJ Edgecombe might be a solid appearance, a solid choice once again, but for me, I'm going to wait for a better matchup for him. I have a positive projection on Paul George's assist line to go over 3.5, but he hasn't proven to be very trustworthy recently. He hasn't been actively engaged offensively, except for the game in which we bet him against the Grizzlies. My projection when I ran the numbers, it seems like it might be a decent bet at over 3.5 assists, but I'm not going to trust it right now. But maybe we can bet it live at halftime. Or if he gets off to a poor start, maybe 2+ in a parlay as well for Paul George on his assist line. Anything else here that's positive? I do have a positive projection on Jared McCain, but I banned Jared McCain. He's in the storage room for me, guys. This is a rock bottom line here. 5.5 points for Jared McCain. 5.5. I mean, his minutes have crashed over his last 2 games. He's only averaging 13 minutes over his last 2 appearances, but Nick Nurse has been known to be a mad scientist with his rotations. He's going to need firepower in this game against the Knicks. 5.5 is a really low line, guys, for Jared McCain. He's still a skilled player, but he's not attempting very many shots, but that's largely by virtue of his lowered minutes count here. But I just want to say that this was a stronger projection, but for me than the other players, man. I have him just over 7 points here, guys. But I banned him because he did fail us about a month ago a couple of times. Shout out to you guys in the chat once again, and thank you so much for hitting the like button. We're up to 125 people watching right now. We have 75 likes. If we get to 120 likes in the next 40 minutes, I'll put together a 3-leg player prop for you guys, player prop parlay for the late game. So if you guys can hit that like button, it really does help the stream. And moving on here to Tyrese Maxey before I quickly give my thoughts on the Raptors game, guys. We're going to watch that Raptors-Hawks game together in just a moment, and the Knicks-Sixers game. Tyrese Maxey, let me just pull it up. Tyrese Maxey deserves to be starting in the All-Star game this year. Tyrese Maxey dropped 34 points in each of his last 2 games, averaging 27 points over his last 5. Seems to be getting stronger as the season progresses. This is a healthy Sixers team right now, guys. This is a healthy Sixers team. What's been really notable about Tyrese Maxey has been the IQ in his game. He's become a smarter basketball player. He's been able to sniff out opposing defensive coverages when teams have been trying to confuse him, as we've seen in other years for him. But we've seen him really pick things up with his assist count over his last 4 games or so, guys. Tyrese Maxey, no joke. He has 41 potential assists over his last 2 games. And he recorded 10 plus assists in both of his last 2 games against the Mavericks and against the Grizzlies. But those 2 teams did not play well defensively against this team. But at the same time, he took advantage of those teams. The Knicks obviously have a better defense, but they are missing Josh Hart to a certain degree. I think fans are starting to realize the importance of Josh Hart when you look closer at the advanced on and off metrics for this Knicks team. It's really noticeable how much they miss Josh Hart. But yeah, Maxey had 12 assists against the Grizzlies, 10 assists against the Mavs. But obviously, guys, he's a bit undersized not against Brunson, but they do have the ability to stack the perimeter with players like OG Anunoby and obviously Mikal Bridges. They still have 2 key players who are also decent players at guarding guards. But Maxey's pretty much been unstoppable. Looking at his points line, though, we know he loves to play against the Knicks, guys. Over his last three appearances against the Knicks, he's averaging 31 points a game against the Knicks. He loves to play against the New York Knicks. We remember that amazing first-round playoff series as well 2 seasons ago when he popped off against the Knicks as well. So there's something about playing in Madison Square Garden that really does bring the best out of Tyrese Maxey. But will it continue tonight? I'm not sure. I decided to wait for another matchup, but I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with targeting Tyrese Maxey just in general here. I'll move on to the Raptors game. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat as well. Run that like button up for me if you guys can as well, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Help the stream out by helping the stream get to about 120 likes before the next games start. So we're going to move on to this Raptors game. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Jay Darby said Hall is starting. Dante Hall. He's starting at center for the Hornets. Hey Chach, welcome back. He said, "Hey, how's my guy? Always good to watch NBA with you. Good knowledge. Yeah, it's great to watch the game with you as well, and everyone here. You guys really do make these games a lot of fun to watch, and it's been a great season so far, guys. Let's keep it going." Rel said he's rolling with Jamal Shed to go over his assist line, and more bets in the chat. David Lewisette, welcome back. Andre, Roy Moore, he said, I'll get into the 8 o'clock games in just a second. He did ask about De'Aaron Fox. Sorry about that. Slevin said he's rolling with. He had a bet on Dante DiVincenzo. Zach Zate said this has been the best NBA season ever. I'm glad you've been enjoying it, Zach Zate. J. Darby said, I bet Jared McCain, he can get 6 points in one short rotation. Good call, my guy. Yeah, I do think Jared McCain is worth a shot in this game. Who knows? Let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. What else do you guys have? Hey Chach said, I have a double parlay. I cashed with Panthers +3, and I need Hawks to cover the spread tonight against the Raptors. Let's see how that goes, and I hope you win that parlay. Hey Chach, I'm 100% rooting for you. Let's see how it goes for sure, and more winning bets as well from Dingo72 in the chat. Looks like he did well in that Hawks, in that Heat Timberwolves game. Drop those bets in the chat, guys. Demi Sidor said I saw that with Kevin Durant's assist. Best of luck. And EWM Community said he likes Deuce McBride, Miles McBride, to go over 9.5 points today. He's been in decent form as well. Best Kept Secret said, who do you like for the Hornets? Best Kept Secret, I'll get into that in a second. I do have a few player projections for points in that game. JMCPT said my parlay is looking good. as long as Jaden McDaniels stays under 13.5. Did he stay under 13.5? We have a few games tipping off in 4 minutes, guys. You guys know how it goes. I'll be looking for live betting opportunities with you guys. I'll be watching the games. I'll get the scores on the screen. I'll be here for the next few hours as well. Let's see if we can get some NBA money today together, guys. And Rishi said he's betting an alt line on the Hawks today, plus 7.5. Best of luck, Rishi. And everyone else in the chat as well. JMCPT said he's rolling with Dyson Daniels to keep his assist train going, guys. So that game is about to start, guys, but I'll run through quick last second player prop projections. And as I said before, if we can get the stream to 120 likes in the next 30 to 40 minutes, I'll put together a 3-leg player prop parlay. Should be easy for you guys to smash that like button and help the stream out. Thanks a lot for that. And once again, I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's move on to this Raptors-Hawks game because it is about to tip off. Sorry for the late buzzer call here, but I'll run through it very quickly for you guys. In terms of the projections earlier, Vit Krejci off the bench was a candidate for me at over 10.5 points. The line was 9.5, and that's what I wanted to catch was the 9.5 point line. But then they raised it to 10.5, and I jumped off. But Vit Krejci has been one of the most efficient reserves or bench players this season, but particularly over the last 30 to 40 days, guys. He's been very effective from three. I won't be surprised if he goes for 10 plus today off of the bench for the Hawks. And then I have another positive projection for Immanuel Quickley of the Raptors, over 6.5 assists here. He's a player that did frustrate me, though, early in December. So I decided, I hope I don't regret it, but I decided not to bet it. But over 6.5 assists at plus 118 odds might be a decent play for Immanuel Quickley. You may want to look at Brandon Ingram to go over 3.5 assists as well. But my two official bets in that game, pregame, I'll look for more in-game guys, are the Raptors are the Atlanta Hawks plus 4.5, and that's a full unit bet. And then I'm rolling with Jalen Johnson to go over 23.5 points. I did go into why I think the Raptors may have a difficult time, even with no Porzingis. He's pretty much been hugging the perimeter recently. The Raptors are going to have to prove it to me that they can increase their physicality on the offensive boards. I did fade them successfully with the Denver Nuggets on plus 6.5 a few days ago. The Raptors do have a substantial rest advantage in this game, but will it matter if the Hawks are able to create second chance opportunities like they did last night? They cleaned up on the offensive glass against the Knicks last night. Obviously the Knicks were missing their top two bigs, but let's see how it goes today, guys, in Scotiabank Arena. That game does tip off. Hawks versus Raptors, along with Knicks versus 76ers, tips off in 2 minutes. So I'll get the scores on the screen for you guys. We'll go ahead and get prepared to watch those two games. Hit the like button for me. And hit the like button for me. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I just have to log in, so I'm going to get something off of the screen here for 1 moment. Give me 1 second. I have to log into a service, and we will start to watch the game together. Drop those plays. J-Main34, I see you as well. Caution low. He bet on Anthony Edwards over 3.5 assists. He said it was free. I'm glad to see you guys cash. Sharpest chat in the world. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to take this off the screen momentarily. Just momentarily, guys. While I log into one of my services. And I'll get the scoreboard on the screen. The game should be tipping off as we speak. And I'm back. Let me get the scoreboard on the screen for you guys once again. And the Knicks game is tipping off as we speak. What are you guys watching? Which game do you guys plan on watching? Are you gonna watch both? Like what's going on? Sorry about this. And we're tipping off in Madison Square Garden between the New York Knicks and the Philadelphia 76ers. And we're off to the races here, guys. The market is back open. Best of luck with all of your bets. And I hope you guys crush the books today. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. Great weekend ahead. I can feel it. Let's keep it going. And also vote on the poll in the chat. Will Kevin Durant go over or under 24.5 points today in the Rockets-Mavs game? We have a couple of baskets here already. Mikal Bridges of the Knicks hits a three, first basket for him after Paul George missed a jumper. Knicks up 3-0, and Onyeka Okongwu with the first basket of the game in the Hawks-Raptors game. So we are ready to roll here in both of these games. A shout out to you guys. You guys are the absolute realists. I don't know why I'm struggling with this. Just 1 second. Okay. And yeah, the Miami Heat did win 125-115. The game, I don't know if it went over. I think it did, but the Timberwolves, the Timberwolves won. The Timberwolves won by 10, 125-115. Congrats to anyone that did bet them today, or if you guys were able to be successful in that one. It was a pretty exciting game when I was watching it. The Timberwolves were doing everything they can to win there, and still waiting for that first Brunson basket. Tyler Kolek obviously comes off the bench, so we'll be waiting for his first appearance into today's game. Now let me get the game on in front of me so I can watch it with you guys. 1 second. Let me know in the chat, which game are you watching? Thanks a lot, Rel. We do have a 3 from Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We know that he is from right here in Toronto, in the Toronto area, where I am sitting right now. And let's see if he's amped to play in front of his family and friends today. Free throws coming up for Scottie Barnes. Also, Dyson Daniels, who's been a machine recently. Dyson Daniels, guys, he's averaging just under 6 assists now for the season, a career high. But over the last 14 days, he's averaging 8 assists per game. So keep an eye on Dyson Daniels as well. We're seeing an uptick in his assists, his distribution. Scottie Barnes was fouled by Onyeka Okongwu, and he knocks down the first of 2 free throw attempts. Still waiting for that first Jalen Brunson basket, unfortunately. Let's see how it goes. I do have the game loading up right now, so I'll watch it with you guys. Maxey just missed his first shot attempt. One second, guys. I have the game actually loading up now. The Knicks game. I'm already watching the Raptors Hawks game. Let me just get the Knicks game open. We did get our first basket from Jalen Brunson right there. A good sign there. We need him to crank it up, and it's an and one for Jalen Brunson. Mid-range jumper for Brandon Ingram. 4 points for Ingram in the first quarter. First 4 minutes of the game. A very productive start to this game. Jalen Brunson missed the free throw. For Dyson Daniels, I was about to say before I noticed he missed the free throw. Best kept secret asked in the chat, who do I like in the 49ers Seahawks game? I like Jackson Smith and Jigba over 97.5 receiving yards. And I like Christian McCaffrey over 47.5 receiving yards. So I will share that with you guys. Shout out to you guys, the realest chat on earth. Okay, I'm watching both games now. I have the Knicks game on. And let's see what we can see here, guys. I'll let you guys know. Timeout Raptors, by the way. 2 assists for Dyson Daniels. We got the first basket of the game for Jalen Johnson. It's an 11-5 lead for the Atlanta Hawks. So this is a good start for them, particularly defensively. This Raptors team has been off for 3 days. They have a substantial rest advantage, but I still like the Hawks here, even though they're a bit shorthanded. Let's see how the game progresses. We don't judge games in the first quarter. Nice highlight there for OG. For OG with the putback dunk. Sorry. Thomas Farrell, thank you so much for that super chat donation. I truly appreciate you as well. He said, my man is grinding on a Saturday. Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. That really does mean a lot. Thank you for that kind gesture. And I hope you're having an amazing day, man. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. Hope you're winning your bets as well as everyone else here. And once again, I just want to say thanks a lot for that, Thomas Farrell. Sending you guys nothing but positive vibes, man. Okay, we have 2 buckets now for Brunson. He's starting to crank up. Real Talk said, I noticed you like taking points. Why is that? No, I'll lay the points with favorites as well. I don't prioritize underdogs or favorites. It just it happens to be a coincidence over a smaller sample size. But I do bet favorites as well. Real Talk 24, welcome back. Abel, welcome back. He said he's rolling with Brandon Ingram over 5.5 rebounds. Thad said, best of luck, Abel. Thad said Bridges always has smoke for his hometown. Smoke that smoke. Welcome back. I see you as well, brother. You say you messaged me on Discord. I'll get back to you. Roy Moore, welcome back. User XG. Roy Moore said RJ Barrett should go over. He's limited to 24 minutes, just so you know. So what line did you get? Also, Thomas Farrell, what did you bet today? How are your bets going? How's your day going? Jay Darby as well. How's your day going? He said DK had Jalen Johnson rebounds and assists at 20.5 this morning. So you had to take it as it went under. And you said it was too good to be true. It's too high, basically. And we're back from the timeout in Toronto. Let's see if the Hawks can shock the world here, help us get off to a decent start. RJ Barrett is off to a 0-3 start, so just keep that in mind, guys, if you guys bet on RJ Barrett. But yeah, best kept secret, Jay Darby, I see you guys. Tom Farrell, everyone in the chat, what did you guys bet? What did you guys bet today? How are your bets going in other sports as well? 6 points for Brandon Ingram. He's starting to heat up here. Smoke that smoke. Yep, let's go. User XG said Paul George 5 rebounds, Lamelo 6 assists, Anthony Simons 9 points today. Babe, best of luck. He's also rolling with Mikal Bridges for 4 rebounds today. JMCPT said his parlay cash. Congrats to you. Zach Zate said he's big on Denny Avdia. Okay, best of luck. Smoke said he needs Maxey to go over his points line. Optimus in the chat said he has Scottie Barnes for 7 assists today. Draymond 7 assists. Best of luck. Jay Darby said I think he meant taking points on his props. Who are you talking about? Emmanuel Quickly's on the board here, and the Raptors are getting a couple of stops here. He's going to the line. It's an N1 for Emmanuel Quickly. Timeout in the Knicks game after Joel Embiid scored again. So Joel Embiid, Jalen Brunson, they're starting to wake up here. Let's see if Jalen Brunson can take flight for us, guys. I did get the worst of the line with Towns returning, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, real talk. It's just a coincidence. Kel Pope, welcome back. He's rolling with the Raptors team total under 114.5. Hey, thanks for that, Zach Zate. Thanks for that, brother. Bueno Nelson, welcome back as well. He said he tailed with the Hawks at +5, and he took the under 234, guys. Let's go. Okay, what did I say about Dyson Daniels, his assists? But also, look who he assisted. Jalen Johnson's up to 4 points now. We need him to crank it up. Let's go. The machine. Hope he cashes for us today. Thad, welcome back, brother. He said Bridges. Yeah, Bridges. Yeah, Blazer Fader, welcome back. He's rolling with Shaden Sharp, under 2.5 assists. RJ Barrett's going to the free throw line, guys. He missed the first free throw. Whoa. Four points for VJ Edgecombe. First assist of the game for Tyrese Maxey. One second though, guys. Let me just take my sweater off. It's kind of warm in this room. I'll be right back. Maxey's 0 for 3, guys. Keep an eye on this. Maxey is 0 for 3 from the field. Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby are doing a decent job now mixing up their defensive coverages. When I speak about the Knicks overall, and we have a 3 from Sandro Mamukelashvili of the Raptors' first assist of the game for Emmanuel Quickly. So Mamu is back on the board after he scored 0 points against the Nuggets the other day. Maxey's on the board. 2 points for Maxey, assisted by Embiid. That was a nice move at the rim there from Maxey, and the Sixers are up by 5. So yeah, give me less than a minute just to take my sweater off, and I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere just yet. As soon as I sat down, I see Vit Krejci hits a three off the bench. I did talk about him just before the game started, and it was a 4-point flip play for Vit Krejci. He's been going crazy from range, off the bench. One of the best bench players in the NBA over the last 30 days, guys. And he got fouled. It was a 4-point play, and he hit the free throw. So that was huge. Let me tell you guys what I'm seeing in these games. Okay, another three for Vit Krejci. 7 points in 1 minute for Vit Krejci, guys, off the bench. I did talk about the projection. Maybe I should have bet it at 10 plus. And we have a three from Jalen Brunson as well. The Garden's on their feet. 9 first quarter points for Jalen Brunson. He is on his way. He's on his way, guys. I need him to drop 30 today. Simple. 30 points I need from Jalen Brunson. Free throws coming for Brunson. Let's go. Oh, I messed something up. 1 second, guys. Something else. I have to fix it. Free throws coming for Jalen Brunson, though. What game are you guys watching? Jamal Shedd's in the game? Okay, I fixed it. Sorry, it was something unrelated to the stream. How many points does Johnson have? What did I miss? Six points for Jalen Johnson. That's not bad. That's not bad. He's just about on pace, but we need him to keep pace. Maybe even turn things up just a bit here. I do have over 23.5 points with the machine himself. Tie game in Toronto. So yeah, we have 91 likes, guys. We still have 130 people watching. I did say about 30 minutes ago I'd put together a 3-leg player prop parlay for the 8 p.m. games, but we didn't reach 120 likes. Let's see if we can do that now, and I can still put one together for the late games, guys. Let's see if we can get the stream up to 120 or 130 likes. And if there's anyone watching that's not subscribed, press the subscribe button and turn notifications on as Brandon Ingram steals the ball from Vit Krejci, and we get a fast break dunk. Nice highlight there for the Raptors. And they go up by 4. They go up by 4. Raptors up by 4. Timeout, Hawks. We're back in the Knicks game from the timeout. They're showing Stephon Marbury sitting courtside with J.R. Smith. I love the jerseys the Raptors are wearing though. Timeout Hawks. Jalen Brunson misses another free throw, so he has 10 points in the first quarter here. A hot start, but he did miss 2 free throws as well in this quarter alone. So we're towards the end of the first quarter here. Let's see how the rest of this quarter goes in the Garden. And we have more free throws for Brunson. His 5th trip to the free throw line. The merchant himself. No, I'm just joking, guys. We need him to cash today. The free throw merchant, Jalen Brunson. Up there with Shea and Luka. Free throw attempts this season. I'm always looking for a live bet. Welcome back, Optimus. Market got it all. Lingo Wick, welcome back. He said Knicks win by 4 in his pocket. Roy Moore said he subscribed as well. Thanks a lot, guys. Top Secret said take Karl Anthony Towns under whatever. I'm glad I didn't add him. I almost added him. We'll target Towns in another matchup. We'll target Towns. This time he makes both free throws. Jalen Brunson. And Tyrese Maxey responds with a layup there. Straight to the basket. I mean, Maxey he didn't give the ball to anyone on that possession. Just worked the entire opposing starting 5, the 5 players on the court, and goes right to the basket with a series of moves. McCullough Jr. with a 3 now. Off the offensive rebound from OG Anunoby. And we're back in Toronto as well. Let's see what happens here. Sloppy turnover from Nickeil Alexander-Walker there. The Raptors almost made them pay with a 3. Mamu Kelishvili just missed an open 3 in the corner. Hawks ball down by 4. We have Keaton Wallace making an appearance right now. And the Raptors go up by 6 now. It's Brandon Ingram. 12 first quarter points for BI. Back-to-back misses by Alexander Walker. There's a decent pace to this game, too. The Hawks are just missing shots. There's a really decent pace here in both of these games, actually. We have multiple games about to start, everyone. So best of luck with this 8 o'clock slate as well. You guys can see my plays below. And Nickeil, he does score there. Cuts to the basket, and he's fouled. It's an and 1 for Alexander Walker. With this lineup on the floor, he's going to have to get it done. He's going to have to do the heavy lifting. Knicks up by 1 in the Garden. And Maxey, after a poor start for Maxey, he is starting to wake up in the Garden. 6 points for him. He made his last 3 shot attempts. Nickeil makes the free throw for the Hawks. They're back down by 3 here. I'm not sure what's wrong with Towns. Market got it all. I almost bet him too. I'm glad I didn't, but I mean, there's still time, but this is a really bad start for him. I'm with Brunson today. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Sixers up by one. Sixers steal the first quarter money line there. And Scottie Barnes is at the free throw line. We still have a minute and a half to go in the Raptors game, first quarter. And we have how many games tipping off in just a minute? At least two. Yeah, we have two games tipping off in 2 minutes, guys. Hornets versus Bulls and Spurs versus Blazers. You still have time to vote on the poll in the chat as well. Will Kevin Durant go over or under 24.5 points? Raptors up by 5. Nice pass from Vit Krejci. Keaton Wallace, brother of Cason Wallace, just scored with a nice floater there. Hawks are still in it. Raptors don't seem to be able to create separation, but it is early. I'm rooting for the Hawks tonight. I faded my own team once again. Decent action in both of these games. Both first quarters go over as well. The first quarter totals. I have a couple of bets about to begin with their games. Jalen Johnson. Oh, that's on now. Sorry. Lamelo Ball over 7.5 assists. Guys, that's about to start as we speak. And I bet the Portland Trailblazers plus 7.5 as underdogs, and the Charlotte Hornets as 1.5 point underdogs as well against the Bulls. Let's see what happens there. Best of luck to all. And the Raptors end the first quarter with some momentum. It's Grady with a corner three. He's been struggling recently, but he gets on the board for the Raptors. And the second quarter has begun. VJ Edgecombe, 10 points, guys. He's in great form right now. VJ Edgecombe with another three. 2 threes for VJ. And we've just begun with the second quarter in the Garden. OG responds with his own three. 7 points for OG. 3 assists already. I'm already scanning for live bets, guys, so let's see how it goes. The game between the Hornets and the Raptors. The Hornets and the Bulls, guys. It's on now. Hornets Bulls is on now. And we just got the first assist of the game for Lamelo Ball. But I can't take too much stock into that because last night he had 3 assists in the first quarter before Charles Lee coached them out of the game. We have another 3 from this time for the Knicks. This time it's Jordan Clarkson. So the Knicks are hitting their threes, and Mikal Bridges is distributing the basketball pretty effectively here. Already 4 assists for Mikal. And guess who responds instantly is VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe with a couple of silencers. First points of the game for Karl Anthony Towns. He drives to the basket and finishes at the rim. Layup for Towns. Thanks a lot for subscribing to the channel, Roy Moore. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, guys. Let's enjoy some hoops. I've been enjoying the hoops recently. Blazers Spurs has tipped off as well. Blazers Spurs has tipped off as well, guys. First basket came from it's Denny Avdia with an alley-oop layup. And Luke Cornett responds 2-2 early in that one. Back to the Knicks score here. The second quarter has begun in Toronto as well. Top Secrets, another winning bet in the chat, guys. Top Secrets, VJ Edgecombe. Let's go. Let's go. Ben Thompson said he bet on Edgecombe as well. Welcome back, Ramari Reason in the chat. And Rel as well. Looks like he cashed with VJ's threes. He said he's betting on the Sixers spread as well. Ryzen. B-Hop, welcome in. He said he's rolling with the Blazers at plus 8.5. Best of luck. Best of luck. We have 4 NBA games on. What games are you guys watching? This is a great basketball game between the Knicks and the Sixers so far. Great action here. Tons of highlights already. Free throws coming for Paul George. Con Knipple with 4 points already. Let's go, JMCPT. Ryzen said, simple, bro. Let's win. Let's go. Thanks a lot, Ryzen, for the correction. And welcome to the chat. Technical foul on Towns there. Don't get kicked out, Towns. And RJ Barrett scores a layup. 5 points for RJ. 3-point lead for the Raptors, guys. After Onyeka Okongwu stole the ball and went coast to coast, Scottie Barnes now scores in front of the rim. Easy basket for Scottie there. He's been cleaning up in front of the rim recently. Back to a 5-point lead for Toronto. Paul George got fouled while shooting a 3, by the way. The Blazers off to an 11-8 start. We do have them as underdogs. 15 points for Edgecombe. Whoa. He's trying to cash his points line in the first half. What an athlete. What an athlete. And I did talk about Jared McCain, guys. He just hit his first 3 of the game. Timeout Knicks. This is a 12-2 run for the Sixers. And the Knicks do not like what they see right now defensively. And also with their ball security, they are turning the ball over here over the last few minutes. And the Sixers make them pay. We have a 3 from Jalen Johnson, a.k.a. The Machine. It's back to a 3-point lead. He responds to that RJ Barrett layup. He responds to that RJ Barrett layup right there. How about 8 points for Luke Cornett? He has 8 of the 10 first 10 points for the Spurs in this game. Yeah, he's getting cooked defensively, EWM. He definitely is. Welcome back, Joseph Nesbitt. Zach 2-player. Yep, 3 assists already, Zach 2-player for LaMelo. I see that. But can he maintain that? Will he play his normal minutes today? I'm expecting him to do so. Free throws coming for the machine. You guys know who that is. Jalen Johnson. But last night we saw some very suspicious activity. I was not pleased with LaMelo Ball's minutes count last night. Their coach hurt that he prevented them from winning the game. I know the players have to do their job on the court, but you have to make better decisions than that. Why did LaMelo Ball play so few minutes? And either way, guys, I'm expecting him to get closer to 30 today minutes. 30 plus would be we have a great chance. If he plays 30 minutes today against this Bulls defense, we have a great chance to cash with LaMelo Ball. Jalen Johnson hits both of his free throws, and he has 11 points. We still have 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. The machine is on his way to going over 23.5 points. Shout out to you guys, the sharpest chat in the world. Hit the like button, guys. If we get to 120, as many likes as possible, hit the like button, and I'll put together a 3-leg player prop parlay for the remainder games, for the remainder of the games, so that we can sweat together. Best of luck. Best of luck. Thank you all. And we're back from the timeout in the Knicks game. Keaton Wallace has been a bright spot today. He's started to fall further down the depth chart over the last few games with the emergence of Vit Krejci, Luke Kennard, even other players. But 2 threes off the bench for Keaton Wallace. I do like what I'm seeing there. And Jalen Johnson is back to distributing the basketball as well. 3 assists for Jalen Johnson. Back-to-back assists for Jalen Johnson. 4 assists. Maybe I should have bet the assists again. Tyler Kolek with a 3 for the Knicks to cut that Sixers lead back to 3. Does he have any assists? Hold on. He doesn't, but he just entered the game, which is strange. Tyler Kolek just entered the game. 4 threes in the first half for VJ Edgecombe. 18 points. Whoa. Three assists for LaMelo Ball. Colin Knipple has 4 points. He just went to the bench. Tons of offense in this Sixers-Knicks game. Tons of offense. It might not be a good game for player props. To go over on the Spurs side of things. I'm on the Blazers, but it's still early. I have Blazers plus 7.5 in my pocket, guys. Let's go. And it's a 10-point lead for the Blazers. Deni Avdija has 5 assists in the first 6 minutes of the game. And also, we just got our first assist from Tyler Kolek of the Knicks, guys. So we're off to a decent start with a couple of these plays. Let's see if we can sustain that momentum. Hit the like button, guys, because I'll start looking for live bets again right now. Let's see if we can add anything live. I am watching 2 of these games, but I will get the Bulls game on in a moment. Timeout Sixers. Timeout Sixers. Okay, Donovan Clingan is dominating right now. Donovan Clingan of the Blazers has 14 points in the first 6 minutes of the game. And Deni Avdija has 6 assists. I'm assuming, I might need to turn that game on. I'm assuming he's targeting Clingan with most of those assists. Is anyone watching that game? Who's watching Blazers Spurs? I'll jump right back into the chat right now. Shout out to you guys, the sharpest chat in the world. You still have 15 minutes to vote on the poll in the chat. We have 136 votes. Will Kevin Durant go over or under 24.5 points tonight? You said we're never going to see anything like that again? Is that their first 3 of the game? The Spurs? It's Julian Champagnie on the board. Foul on the Hawks here. Raptors big Sandro Mamukelashvili, a.k.a. Mamu, is going to the free throw line right now. Here comes Brunson, OG Anunoby, and Mitchell Robinson checking back into the game for the Knicks. Tyrese Maxey and Embiid check back in the game for the Sixers. And Joel Embiid just missed a 3 out of the timeout. We do have an assist from Tyler Kolek, guys. Let's hope for the best here. Maxey, guys. Nice jumper there. Pretty difficult shot, but it's easy for him. One of the best offensive players in the game. Whoa, Maxey's going off now. He just stole the ball, went coast to coast, and laid it in. 10 points for Maxey after a somewhat of a slow start, but he's definitely awake now. Pro Reactor, welcome back. He said 3 threes for Donovan Clingan. Oh, he's going crazy right now. Tyrese Maxey is 4th in the NBA in steals this season. 5-point lead for the Raptors. 8-point lead now. 8-point lead. Sandro Mamukelashvili is going crazy off the bench today, guys. Free throws coming for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So the Hawks respond if he hits these free throws after that Jamal Shed 3. Knicks offense is slowing down here over the last 3 minutes of regulation. We have a 7-point lead for the Bulls. He made the free throws, and now he steals the ball. So 2 free throws for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then he steals the ball and goes coast to coast for the layup. And he is playing in front of his family and friends, guys, here in Toronto. Jalen Brunson, 14 points. Keep it going, Brunson. He was on the bench for a while, but hopefully he can get a few more points here. I'd like to see him get close to 20 here by halftime. And then Maxey responds instantly. So 14 points for Brunson, 13 points for Maxey. Let's see how it goes. Yabusele just missed a dunk, but the Knicks get the offensive board, and OG Anunoby drives and scores. We have 13 points as well for Jalen Johnson. What did I say about Dyson Daniels? And 1. It's a dunk for Jalen Johnson. And Dyson Daniels with the assist. He just went over 5.5 assists. I don't know how many games in a row that is, but I did talk about how he's averaging 5.5 assists per game, but over his last 14 days, he's averaging 8 assists per game, guys. So Dyson Daniels, we are starting to see an evolution in his offensive usage. And Jalen Johnson, the machine, has 13 points. If he hits this free throw, he'll have 14. We have over 23.5. That was my bet before the game. Hoping for the best, wishing for the best here, guys, because the Hornets are down by 12 against the Bulls, who have been playing pretty well without Josh Giddey and Kobe White. So it's still very early in that game, but let's see how it goes. And Sandro Mamukelashvili, I mean, this guy here is so inconsistent. 11 points by halftime. The other day against the Nuggets, he didn't have any points. So, and the game is starting to open up here, and the Hawks get it's a Dyson Daniels dunk. So this game has been pretty fast-paced here between the Hawks and the Raptors. Fast-paced action in Toronto. These teams aren't eating much of the shot clock, and it's a pretty exciting game here. Brandon Ingram right on cue, as I said, guys. Tons of points here. Signature little mid-range jumper, fadeaway for BI, and the Hawks are making a concerted effort to push the pace, and the Raptors are matching that pace. Joel Embiid just missed a pair of free throws for the Sixers. Sixers up by 10, though, in the Garden. And Dyson Daniels responds instantly with a floater. It is the lightning quick game here. Tons of baskets, not much defense. And Brandon Ingram responds again with another fadeaway. Back-to-back fadeaway mid-range jumpers for Brandon Ingram, and the Raptors go back up by 6. Fast-paced action in Toronto. The Blazers do have an 11-point lead, though, so that's good for us if you bet on the Blazers plus 7.5 with me. Still a long time to go in that game. We don't judge bets in the first quarter, but it is a decent start there. Brandon Ingram's putting on a show here. Full range of his skill set is on display. The full range is on display. Joe Nesbitt said Seahawks with the touchdown. Optimist said, let's go. Norris Seas, welcome back, bro. He said he's rolling with OG Anunoby over 1.5 steals and blocks live right now. I'm tailing. Thanks a lot, Norris Seas. Welcome back. Jay Darby said, I tailed you with Blazers, Hornets, Hawks, Kolek, Lamelo Ball, and James Harden. I hope you win every single one of those bets. Jay Darby, thank you so much for that. And thanks for watching, brother. Thanks for that super chat donation earlier as well. Calevra Slevin said, for the Rockets game coming up, Tari Eason, 5.5 rebounds. Amen Thompson, over 1.5 steals and blocks combined. PJ Washington, over 2.5 steals and blocks. And a higher risk play for Alperen Sengun, under 4.5 assists. I hope you go undefeated. Thanks a lot for sharing. Joel Embiid, back at the free throw line. He hits both free throws now after missing his last 2 free throws during his last trip at the line. And the Sixers are up by 13, guys. The Sixers are up by 13 points. The Knicks, people don't realize how important Josh Hart is to this team. I mean, don't take my word for it. The offensive and defensive metrics on-off for Josh Hart, it's very noticeable. He has a big impact on their offense, even though he doesn't score a ton of points. And Jalen Brunson with the 3, something to cheer about in that game. And he has 19 points before halftime. Still a minute and a half to go. I'd like to see him score another bucket here before halftime. Quentin Grimes responds with his own 3. He's been playing a lot better over his last few games as well. And the Sixers go up by 13, guys. Back up by 13. But I didn't bet on the Knicks. I bet on Jalen Brunson. So we have very, very good news there. We've reached the end of the first quarter in Chicago. 12-point lead for the Bulls. I did bet on the Hornets. I also bet on Lamelo Ball. He only played 5 minutes in the first quarter, guys. 3 assists for Lamelo Ball. I hope we don't get a repeat of last night because that was difficult to watch, where he finished with exactly 7 assists. But anyways, guys, let's hope for the best. How about a 10-point lead for the Blazers? 10-point lead for the Blazers. Let's go, Blazers. Let's go. We're going to shock the world tonight. Free throws for Brunson. Sorry, I have both scores up. What game are you guys watching? Jalen Brunson with 20 points in the first half. Let's go. If there's anyone watching the stream that's not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot. And hit the like button for me. Rockets, Mavs tips off very soon. Jalen Johnson has 16 points. Both Jalen's are getting it done for us. And my only bet in the Rockets game pregame is Anthony Davis over 22.5 points. Let's hope Mr. Glass can stay on the court today. Apologies to all the Anthony Davis fans. The Hawks are struggling to get stops here, but let's see what happens in the second half. Nickeil Alexander-Walker with a 3 to respond right there. Let's go, Nickeil. In front of his family and friends in the hometown. Dyson Daniels with his 7th assist. Whoa. And we've reached the half in Madison Square Garden. Jalen Brunson. 21 points in the first half, guys. Let's go. Did anyone tail with Brunson? I think we only have 1 assist from Kolek, though. 1 assist from Kolek. But he can string them together. Unfortunately, he's only played 5 minutes in this game. That's a bit unfortunate, but the only good thing is that it was a smaller bet. Let's see if the Hornets can fight back in their game. Lamelo Ball is back on the court as the Raptors go up by 9. Okay, let me look at some plays for later. Let me scan the board for some potential live bets as well. We have an 11-point lead for the Blazers at the end of the first quarter in their game as well. I love what I'm seeing there. Best kept secret. Thanks a lot for that, man. Tasha, welcome back, Tasha. Hope you had a great day. Nice to see you in here, Tasha. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're winning your bets. And even if you're not betting, hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining the stream. Chase TV, welcome back. Welcome back as well, Chase TV. Ryzen said he's betting on the Hornets live. +8, guys. Best of luck. I'm tailing on your Rockets bets, Slevin. Best of luck. Low Nitty said, I did a parlay with Jalen Johnson, 8+ assists. LaMelo Ball, 6.5 assists. And Denny Avdi, 8.5 assists. Whoa, I think you might be cashing, and they're off to a great start, man. Let's hope they keep it going. How many assists does LaMelo have? He has 4 assists, guys. I missed one there. Since the Knicks game is at halftime, I'll get the Hornets-Bulls game on and let you know what I'm seeing there as we approach halftime. What a ridiculous, guys, look at 77-70. We still have 35 seconds left in the Raptors-Hawks game. No defense at all. But hey, I'd rather that than seeing the Hawks get blown out. Let's see if we can get a few of these results to go our way in the second half. I'll take a look at the board for live bets in that Knicks game right now as well. Drop those plays, everyone. So we're off to a decent start. We've reached the half in Toronto. We're off to a decent start. Jalen Johnson over 23.5 points. He has 16. We still have some work to do there. We need 8 more points out of him. I do have a bet on the Hawks. Hopefully they can tighten things up. Great start for the Blazers. I have +7.5. They're up by 15 on the road in San Antonio. The game between the Rockets and the Mavs is tipping off as we speak. The Hornets aren't looking good, though. The Hornets are down by 14, but I'd also have a bet on LaMelo Ball, so I hope to at least go 1-1 in that game. And the game between the Rockets and the Mavericks is tipping off as we speak. It's been on for a minute. I'll let you guys see what's going on there. Donovan Clingan playing like Dirk Nowitzki in the first quarter of that game. Unbelievable start for Clingan. And Denny Avdia as well. Absolutely ridiculous level of efficiency from those two players. So we have a timeout 1 minute into the game. I'm not sure why, but the Rockets called timeout. I need to get that game on as well. I'm actually looking for live bets right now, guys. So hold on. Hit the like button for me. As I said before, if we can get to a certain amount of likes, I will put together another 3-leg parlay. The one I bet last night with you guys, plus 180, it did cash. Today is a new day, but let's see. So hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's scan the board for some live bets while we have a few stoppages due to the halftime of the Knicks game and the Raptors game as well. So Alperen Sengun just got hurt, guys. Alperen Sengun, ankle. That's why they called timeout. He's going to the locker room. So if you bet on Sengun, be careful or try to monitor the action. Just got the alert. Alperen Sengun of the Houston Rockets just suffered an ankle injury. He's one of my favorite players. I hope he's all right. Let's look for some live bets. We're back in the Rockets-Mavs game. Amen Thompson scores. So it's a big blow for them to lose Sengun. Very unfortunate. He's been a relatively healthy player over the course of his career. I am looking for a live bet as we speak, guys. Best of luck to all. We have tons of action on right now. 15-point lead for the Bulls. The Bulls are on a monster run without their top two players. That's a crazy score right there. Which bet, Slevin? Which bet? Glued too deep. Said Dallas plus 8.5. No Sengun, no Adams. Smoke that smoke. Said he needs Maxey over 28.5. Norris, he says he likes DeAnthony Melton over 1.5 steals and blocks tonight. It's at plus 135 right now. He's hit this number in 9 of his 10 games this season. I'll tail there as well. Yeah, I'm looking at a live bet now. I'm actually scanning the board, so just hold on. The Knicks game was a bit trickier with the return of Towns, but It's also strange that Kolek only played 5 minutes in the first half, but hey, let's see what happens here. And Zubac will play tonight. Zubac will play for the Clippers. So I think James Harden's assist is a go. His top target is back after missing 6 games. Now we have a flagrant foul review on Cooper Flagg. It was a hard foul on Cooper on Amen Thompson. The Knicks line is only 2.5 live. That is so strange. Let me check PointsBet as well, Bet365. Three and a half. It's 3.5. I'm not on it, EWM. I'm going to end the poll, though. Oh, I did tail. And thank you so much, Slevin. Thank you so much for that bet. No joke. Clutch. You're on it, man. Let me know what else you bet. Lenny, if you bet on Sengun, it depends on what sportsbook you bet it on. Some sportsbooks have early injury refund policies. What this guy's doing with Lamelo is a shame. Lamelo's played 11 minutes in the first half, so that Lamelo is permanently banned after this if he doesn't go over today. He still has 4 assists though, but back to the bench. He's playing for 3 minutes and then going right back to the bench. Like what? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? But that was a good run for the Hornets overall, so I hope they can come back and cover that 1.5 point spread. Nine-point lead for the Blazers. Rabbit, welcome back. Tasha said, anyone like Peyton Pritchard over 4.5 assists? I think over 4.5 assists. I think that might be a decent play as well. I really feel like Jaylen Brown's going for 30 plus again today, though, guys. So just want to say that, Yeah, I think Lenny, I think DraftKings has that policy. Message them. There's also a page on Twitter that talks about that. I forgot the name of it. And we're back in the second half. Knicks second half back on, guys. Towns at the free throw line. Embiid with the first basket of the second half. Ryzen, yeah, it's called the Real App. Thanks, Jay Darby. He said, "What app is that?" It's called the Real App. Real App. It's a mobile app. EWM said, "I stayed off Brunson for the first time in a long time, and I played Deuce instead. I hope you cash." Slevin said, "Knicks total. The game. He's taking the over 226 in the Knicks game. Best of luck." 11-point lead for the Sixers now. The Spurs are chipping into that lead. They were down by 15. They're down by 7 now against the Blazers. G Park Yo said Concanipple needs to score. How many points does he have? Concanipple has 7 points. Lamelo Ball has 4 assists. 2 minutes left in Chicago here. Great call with Dyson Daniel, Dingo 7. And VJ Edgecombe 3s. 2 more winning bets in the chat, Dingo 7 2. Barry Roselle, how's it going, bro? How's it going? Hope you're having a great day, Barry. Yep, no problem, Lenny. Let's go, Slevin. Let's cash. And just like that, Paul George is waking up. Is that back-to-back threes for PG? Oh, no, that's the same play. Sorry. 12-point lead for the Sixers, though. Timeout, Mavs. They've only scored 6 points in 5 minutes. I have a small bet on Anthony Davis. We're back in the second half in Toronto as well. Katak Fitness, how's it going, my bro? My brother, Happy New Year, fam. Happy New Year. He said, "What's going on, everyone? Happy Saturday. I'm taking this parlay. Kawhi 25 plus, Harden 20 plus, Jaylen Brown 25 plus, and Derek White 15 plus. I think he cashes. Best of luck, Katak. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. No Optimist, no live bets yet. Let me just get this Raptors game back on. 1 second, guys. The Knicks defense, man, they're getting torn to shreds. It's been a big wake-up call for them recently. Still plenty of time. We need points from Brunson, though. We need points from Brunson. Yep, Spurs down 1 now. They're down by 1, J-Main. 20 points for VJ Edgecombe, future star, probably a future all-star too, man. 6 assists for the machine, Jalen Johnson. 6, man. Crazy. 18 points for Dyson Daniels. Best of luck, Joe Nesbitt. Best of luck, Ben Thompson, Chase TV, J-Main, Rabbit, everyone, Tasha, Tony, Slevin, EWM Community, Zaymoon. I see you guys in the chat. Everyone here, man. Jay Darby, Best Kept Secret, Lyquo Finance, Rabbit, Lenny, Katak. Best of luck to everyone. If there's anyone watching that hasn't subscribed, subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Miles McBride checks into the game here. JMCPT, best of luck. Sending you guys positive vibes, man. Let's keep it going. Five assists for Lamelo Ball by halftime. 5. Need 3 more. He's more than capable of doing it. And the Hornets were down by 16 points, guys. They are no, that was the Spurs. The Hornets were down by 14 points. And now they're chipping into this lead here. But Vucevic at the line. We have Vuce at the line. Jalen Johnson with the 3. Let's go. Dyson Daniels, 8 assists. The future of the Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels. They are building on-court chemistry here. And they're down by 5. Fight, Hawks. Fight. It's hard for me to fade my Raptors, but I did it again. Fight. And we've reached the half there. We have reached the half. 5 assists for LaMelo Ball in the first half. Love to see that. Would like to see the Hornets storm back as well. And we have another 3. The Hawks, all of a sudden, they're letting it fly from 3. 7 assists for the machine, a.k.a. Jalen Johnson. I should have bet the assists again. 8.5 was juiced to minus 150, though. The sportsbooks can't stop this guy. He is the most consistent player in the NBA right now. I know that's crazy to say. Jalen Johnson. And it's a 2-point lead for the Raptors. Fane said, is LaMelo going to get 20 points? How many does he have now? I don't know. He can, though. But I don't know. I just don't know. I'm really wary of the rotations of Charles Lee, head coach. I know he has a lot of talent on the perimeter, but I'm not really a fan of his rotations at the moment. Anthony Davis is in the storage room for me, EWM community. That's what he said. He will be for me if he doesn't go over today. And it looks like he won't. Small bet for me. That's my first bet on Anthony Davis this season. And we have a putback layup for Jalen Johnson. They're not tired yet, although they are struggling defensively. Another basket. We need, 3 more points from Jalen Johnson to go over 23.5? Second night of a back-to-back, no problem for this young Hawks team. And the Raptors call timeout. They can't contain him. They can't stop him. He's a machine. The only thing that can stop him is injuries. Simple. We have a couple of timeouts here. 4 points for Anthony Davis now. 4 points. He didn't score in the first 6 or 7 minutes. He scored 4 points over the last 2. So let's see if he can sustain this momentum now, if you want to call it that, momentum. And a big 3 for Tyrese Maxey. I said he loves to play in the Garden, and he's up to 17 points now. Brunson hasn't scored. He had 21 points at halftime. He hasn't scored in the half yet, but it's only been 4 minutes. Let's see how it goes. They're chasing the game now. As I said, guys, if this Sixers team is healthy at the end of the season, they will make noise in the playoffs. Everyone's talking about the Knicks, the Pistons. The Sixers team, when fully healthy, And if Embiid is playing the way he's currently playing, I mean, they might be better than those teams, and no one's talking about that. I hope they don't get blown out. I want Jalen Brunson to go over. I'd like to see Tyler Kolek get back into the game, but there's a lot of time left, guys. This is the NBA. This game isn't over just yet. As Kevin Durant hits another mid-range jumper, 14 points in the first quarter for KD, guys. 14. Rabbit said the Sixers are my favorite team twice. First time with AI. Now this time with Paul George. Now for real. He's laughing. Ha. Hey, shout out to the Sixers, man. They're doing it big. And Anthony Davis at the free throw line. So 6 points for AD. It could be 7 if he hits this next free throw, guys. So AD, we have a chance now. He had a terrible start to the game. No storage room just yet, EWM. No storage room just yet. And the Blazers are up by 5. I have plus 7.5. I hope the Hornets can make a monster run here in the second half. We finally get our first points of the second half. It's an and one. What a deep floater for Brunson. A moonshot. A moonshot. $24 points for Brunson. Let's go. The franchise. That's what I call him. The franchise. Let's go, Katak, my bro. Let's go. Like Will Finance said, that's a bad call on Durant. They said he kicked out when he shot the ball, shaking my head. He's well on track, though. I hope he cashes for you, but he's well on track. 9 points for Anthony Davis in 3.5 minutes. 9 points for AD in 3.5 minutes. He's eating. Mr. Glass. And we're back in the Raptors game. And it's an and one, guys. And one. Yeah, I think James Harden triple-double watch, Katak. I think James Harden triple-double watch. Can the Knicks make this a game to give us an even better chance with Brunson and maybe even Kolek? Unfortunately, guys, I have a small bet on Tyler Kolek. He only played 5 minutes in the first half, which is far below what we've seen from him over the last 30 days. So, coaching rotations, there's nothing I can do about that. But he does have 1 assist. Let's hope for the best. But I have twice as much money on Brunson, so let's see what happens there. 10 first quarter points for AD. Yeah, who's watching the Rockets game? Yep, Chase TV and 5 assists for Melo. Yep. Slevin said I took Brunson under 7.5 assists, looking good. Yeah, I think you're cashing. Pro Reactor said the Spurs are going to smoke the Blazers in the second half. I hope not. I hope not. Straight up. 24 points for Maxey. We might as well start calling Madison Square Garden his second home. Madison Square Garden, his second home, guys. We're back from the timeout in Toronto. The second home of Maxey. Karl Anthony Towns, he hurt his team today. If you're feeling sick still, if you're not 100%, if you don't want to play defense, why play? Why play? Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Embiid, they're wrecking these guys. It's a train wreck in the Garden right now, but it's still only a 14-point game, so. Bartek, welcome back. Dingo72 said Joel Embiid assists are done. Let's go. What line did you get, Dingo72? Another winning bet in the chat. No heel Achilles. Yep, I hope you cash with with Embiid. Sorry, no, with KD. These are some good games. Little late meal, guys. Late meal, light meal, just for my energy. So don't mind me. I'm just gonna go ahead and crush this mac and cheese real quick. So I can maintain my energy. I've been coming on stream recently, not eating properly, so apologies just for the next couple of minutes as I crush this mac and cheese. But hit the like button for me, and also, if you guys can, follow me on Twitter or X in the video description below, or follow me on Instagram as well. My Instagram account is much smaller, humble beginnings, but if you guys can, follow me on Instagram, turn notifications on there as well. I would really appreciate that. If there's anyone here that does use the platform, it's a betting account. I separated it from my personal account, and I would love to connect with you guys there. If anyone follows right now during the stream, I'll follow you back. Just let me know that you did in the chat, and go ahead and do that for me, please. Thanks. $24 points for Jalen Johnson, the android, the cyborg. We need one more basket from him. He is pretty much keeping them in this game, along with Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Dyson Daniels, of course, to a slightly lesser degree. But let's see. I mean, we're still within range here. I have Hawks plus 4.5. They're down by 4. Their defense is getting torn to shreds, but their offense is keeping pace here. Which team will get stops in the fourth quarter? That's the big question. $12 points in the first quarter for Anthony Davis, guys. Big three. It's Keaton Wallace for the Hawks, and it's the 9th assist of the game for Jalen Johnson. Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. But they can't get stops, guys. Sandro Mamukelashvili with another basket. Hawks timeout here. They're exhausted. Blazers have a 4-point lead at the half. Denny Avdija, 14 points, 8 assists at the half, Zach Zate. Donovan Clingan, 18 points, 8 rebounds at the half. He had 14 points and 6 rebounds in the first quarter with 3 threes. Unbelievable performance there from the national champion out of UConn. He's definitely coming along now. He's developing. Yeah, I got tricked by head coach Mike Brown today, man. Only 5 minutes in the entire game for Tyler Kolek, and he's been pretty stellar over the last 30 days. So there's not really much of a reason for this, but it's a small bet. Let's see if we can get the rest of them. I have more money on Brunson. Let me know, G Park, yo. I'll take a look, G Park. Trevor, welcome back. He said KD with 14 plus and AD with 12 plus would have you thinking it's 2015, not 2025. For sure. Like we're in a time warp right now, Trevor. Anthony Davis is trying to cash a ticket for me. This is my first bet on Anthony Davis this season. The first time I bet on Anthony Davis this season, guys. I have over 22.5 points, and he is ready for the challenge today against the Mavs. But we just need him. I hope we just need him to keep going. Simple. Ben Thompson, J Main. I'm rooting for you guys with Maxey. 462 for life. Welcome back to the chat, brother. He said Kevin Durant has 14 of the Rockets' 31 in the first quarter. Huge night coming for sure, especially with Sengun off the court. You know, especially with Sengun off the court. Cooper Flagg just scored his 4th point of the game. Cooper Flagg. I almost dropped my food there. I hope so, Optimus. I hope so. Almost done, guys. I'll get right back into the chat. Almost done with my food. Might eat some tacos later. Thanks for watching the stream, guys. It really does mean a lot, though. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the games and your weekend. Like Will Finance said, I'm really happy to be a part of this chat. I'm old school. I used to focus on money lines and totals, but with you guys, I'm getting into more insights with player props on a whole different level. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it, and I'm glad to have helped you in any capacity. Like Will Finance, definitely means a lot. I'm sure the community appreciates what you said as well. Very sharp minds here. Vit Krejci with another 3, guys. What did I say about Vit Krejci shooting off the bench, guys? Dingo, Onyeka Okongwu, I don't think he got hurt, did he? Isn't he on the court right now? No? Yeah, he is. Okongwu's on the court right now, Dingo 7-2. He's played 24 minutes today, but he hasn't attempted many shots. 24 points for Nickeil Alexander-Walker in front of his family and friends. 26 now. All of his family, his cousins, his friends, they're sitting in the audience. I know that for a fact, too. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has like 30 people. He bought tickets for like 30 people for this game tonight, guys, if you guys didn't know. I'm not sure how you would know that, but I know because I know a couple of people. They're down by three. Down by three. Katak said you did say Nikhil will go off. I forgot to take it. I should have bet it, but the line was somewhat high. I went with Jalen Johnson. I mean, they both went off, so I said they'd both go off, but I chose Jalen Johnson. But let's see how it goes. And now he has 28 points. Now he's just flexing for his family and friends, guys. So next time I hear anything about that here in Toronto, any stuff like that, I'll let you guys know. Maybe even earlier in the day, you know. But he did buy 30 tickets for this game for people he knows. Nora C says, I can't wait to start to seriously bet tennis again. New season about to start, about to be a great year. Hoping to drop a bunch of plays in the community. Can't wait, man. Message me anytime, Nora C's. Best of luck with your tennis bets this year. For sure. Joseph Nesbitt said, yes, same here. I was doing mostly money lines and totals. I did some player props, doing player props more due to the insights here. You guys are the best, man. The absolute realest, sharpest chat in the world. Sharpest chat in the world. Thank you to everyone who's watching, man. Hit the like button for me. Katak Fitness said, best channel in community. I can vouch for it. I've been following my guy for 6 or 7 years. Real one. Let's cash. You're the absolute realist, fam. You're the absolute realist. I've known Katak for so long, guys. That's my friend in real life. You know, he's an absolute real one. And I just want to say thank you for that, brother. Who? Katak? Who? Johnson or who? No overseas. Yeah, message me on Discord or Twitter. No overseas. Either one. Either one. Best of luck, MIC. No overseas. All of you guys. Jay Darby. Dingo 7-2. I see you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. Let's go, EWM community. Another winning bet in the chat, guys. It's EWM community. He just won with Miles McBride. Miles McBride, guys. Now, that's really strange, man. Jalen Brunson, he's still on the court. He's still on the court. And he only scored 3 points in the entire quarter, and he only attempted 2 shots. So, I hate when this happens, but we still have a chance. We still have a chance. Kolek is on the court. Kolek is on the court. He just hit a 3. Second half started a few minutes ago as well for the Hornets Bulls game. Low Nitty said Lamelo Ball has 7 assists. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's catch as many tickets as possible. AFCON. Okay, yeah, because before you said ASCON. Great job, Katak. I hope you're enjoying the tournament, fam. I might need to message you as well about that. Lamelo Ball, guys. He doesn't want to go to the storage room. But he needs to get one more assist, though. And the Hornets are back in the game. Let's go. I have a bet on the Hornets plus 1.5 and Lamelo Ball over 1.5 assists. Over 7.5 assists, guys. And both of those plays are 1 unit bets that could go a really long way tonight towards this potential bounce back. Lenny, no, I don't speak French personally. I have a basic understanding of French though from school, but not like conversational French level of French. Another winning bet in the chat. OG Anunoby to record a block. Let's go, Slevin. Let's go. Waiting for the second half in the Blazers game to start, guys. Hoping for some good news there. Yep, best of luck. Ryzen, he bet on the Hornets +8 when they were down by like 12, 13 points. So great call there. Still only 1 assist for Kolek. He just got blocked by Maxey at the buzzer too. And the Sixers, they are up by 12 at the end of the first quarter. End of the third quarter. Sorry. We have a thriller developing in Toronto between the Hawks and my Raptors. I faded my Raptors once again. PJ Washington got hurt, guys. PJ Washington just got hurt. An ankle injury. And he won't return. Alperen Sengun left the game after 1 minute for the Rockets with his own ankle injury, and he won't return as well. So some injury news in that game. In that game. So Raptors up by 5 again. Second half has begun. And Luke Kornet leads all Spurs players in points today. Is what frozen, Tasha? Best of luck today, Tasha. Walmir Silva said, Sengun, yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute. He left the game in 1 minute. Gian Smirk said, Blazers are cooking. Anthony Davis is cooking. Hornets cooking, Melo's cooking, my parlay's looking good. He said, you the GOAT for real. Too kind, brother. I hope you cash the parlay though, for sure. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for everyone here, man. Oh, I forgot about the late games. Let me see how many likes we have on the stream, guys. We have 118 likes. Let's see if we can get 30 more likes, guys. If there's anyone watching that's not subscribed or hasn't hit the like button, please do that right now, and I will put together a small parlay for the late games tonight. Best of luck. Nothing is guaranteed, but I'll at least try. I won't force it, but we did hit one last night, plus 180. I've won 5 of my last 7 parlays that I've constructed for the community here live on stream this over the last few days. So I am trying to bounce back overall, though, so I don't want to mislead anyone, but anything can happen. I do have a few live bet ideas right now as well, but just give me a second as well, EWM community. Give me a second. I wish I caught the Hornets with, but I have a pretty decent bet pre-game on the Hornets. But Ryzen, he got a great number with plus 8.5. Bulls up by 1 right now, midway through the third quarter. Fourth quarter is starting in Madison Square Garden. And either way, no matter what happens today, guys, I will bet on tomorrow's slate. Once again, you can expect another live NBA slate, another live NBA betting stream tomorrow. So shout out to the new subscribers. The Knicks have been down by 10 plus points the entire second half. Tie game in San Antonio. Hold on, Blazers. Hold on. You're a difficult team to trust. Hold on. Free throws coming for Embiid. And all of a sudden, Towns has 13 points after a very slow start, after not scoring in the first half. Lamelo, we need one more assist, and we're done with you. Timeout. We're back from Toronto. We're back from the timeout in Toronto. Lamelo just hit a big 3 tie game in Chicago. Tie game between the Bulls and the Hornets. Free throws coming for Jalen Johnson. Let's go. If he hits one of these 2 free throws, we will cash over 23.5. No, does he need both? Hold on. How many points does he have? He has 24. We already cashed. Yeah. So we did win our first bet of the stream. Jalen Johnson over 23.5 points, guys. We already cashed it. He missed the free throw, but we already won that bet earlier, and I was unaware. He is back in the game. Let me know what game you guys are watching in the chat as well. Sorry, I forgot to end the poll, but I will start another poll. And he missed both free throws, so I'm glad he already cashed. Unbelievable. You missed both free throws, machine? Is that your weakness? He's human. He's human. He's human, everyone. So we had 169 votes on the other poll. I'll get another poll up for you guys as well. Towns is trying to go over now all of a sudden. I can't believe Brunson only scored 3 points since halftime. 21 points since the half. 21 points at halftime. And now the Raptors are up by 8. Hold on, Hawks. Hold on. And it's a 9-point game. Towns is doing the heavy lifting. This is a great chance to get Jalen Brunson back into the game. This is a great chance to get him back into the game. I'm serious. Ten-point lead for the Raptors. The Hawks need a timeout. This is a very terrible turn of events here. It's been all Raptors for 3 minutes after a very competitive game. And now it's a 12-point lead. 11-0 run for the Raptors. The game was just a 1-point game. 2.5 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes ago. 11-0 run for the Raptors in only 2.5 minutes. Yes, D76. Sengun left the game in the first minute of the game. After 1 minute, he hurt his ankle and hasn't returned. Timeout, Knicks. We can assume Brunson will make his return to the game here after this timeout. Him and possibly OG as well. Hornets take the lead. Hopefully they can make up for the Hawks if the Hawks don't make this a game down the stretch. Their tired legs are beginning to show. Swaggy D said, what time are you going live tomorrow? Let me see. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure just yet. Tie game in Dallas. Free throws coming for Anthony Davis, guys. He has 12 points. He's back in the game. Now, he had 12 points in the first quarter. He didn't score a single point in the second quarter. But he is going back to the free throw line right now, so. And look at this from the Hornets. Let's go. Take flight, Hornets. Take flight. Still waiting for that elusive Lamelo Ball assist so I can not focus on betting on him for the next few games. Oh my goodness. Put Brunson back in the game. What are you guys doing right now? They don't want to win. The guy had 21 points at halftime. That's what I'm saying, Chase TV. Yep, it's all Raptors right now, guys. 14-0 run. Very unfortunate. 25 points for RJ Barrett. Who was that bet on RJ in the chat? You cashed a long time ago. $17-point lead. I'll get out of there. Anthony Davis did knock down those free throws. A big three for Alexander Walker. They went down by 17. Brunson just scored, guys. I need 4 more points from Brunson. 26 points for Brunson, guys. They're down by 11. Alexander Walker with 31 points, 6 threes in front of his cousins. No joke. And Raptors call timeout. Embiid is back. He is back. $16 points for AD. 16 points for AD, guys, in the first half. Back-to-back buckets for Brunson, 28 points. I need one more bucket. Let's go, franchise. Let's go. 5 assists for Cooper Flagg as well. Cooper Flagg's playing really well, too. No joke. Really well. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Best of luck to everyone. It's about to be halftime. Mavs up by 7 at the half. $26 points for Jalen Johnson in the Raptors game. Raptors up by 12, though. They're in control. It's been an impressive quarter for them. I have to tip my hat to my team. Jalen Johnson and Nickeil Alexander-Walker combined for nearly 60 points on the second night of a back-to-back. Also, I have another poll in the chat. Let me know. Will the Milwaukee Bucks make the playoffs this season? Yes or no? What do you guys think? Vote on the poll. Steph Curry will play. Jimmy Butler will play. They are both starting. Steph Curry will play. Jimmy Butler will play. And the Blazers take the lead. Let's go. I have plus 7.5. The Hornets are up as well. If I can catch those two spreads, I'll make up for, this Hawks game if they don't cover, which they probably won't. 30 points for Maxey. Maxey 30 ball. All-star 100% certainty. And Dylan Harper ties the game for the Spurs. Let's go, David Lewis set another winning bet in the chat. David Lewis set Tyrese Maxey over 39.5 PRA. Great call. Best of luck, Page 94. Come on, Brunson, one more basket. You guys are down by 13. One more basket. He missed those 2 free throws earlier too, man. Brunson, of all people. The free throw merchant, the new merchant. 35 for Maxey. He's proving a point today. Two threes in about 3 minutes for Dylan Harper. What game are you guys watching? I'm looking now, EWM. Are you kidding me right now? No, that can't be real. Hold on. The Raptors will cover. I won the bet with Jalen Johnson, but that's a small price. Raptors will cover. The game was essentially tied early in the fourth quarter. And the Raptors, they handled their business. Have to tip my cap. Back-to-back threes for Miles McBride. Okay, guys, I have a 3-leg player prop parlay for the 2 players in this Warriors game that start in. We have 20 minutes for the game, and one player in the Clippers game. So it's a smaller parlay. Last night we hit with plus 180. This one only pays plus 108, but I'm still going to bet it. And if you guys want it, hit that like button right now if you guys can. If there's anyone watching that is not subscribed, subscribe. Turn notifications on as well. We have 130 people watching right now. Let's see if we can get 10, 15 more likes in the next 5 minutes. Now I'll post it on the screen right now. The play is going on the screen in 4 minutes. If we can just get a few more likes. Thanks, guys. So if there's anyone watching that hasn't hit the like button, hit the like button. As we sweat if Brunson's going to even attempt a shot here. Absolute madness. Absolute madness. Here, as the Blazers are up by 5 and the Hornets are up by 9. So those two look like they could be decent plays right now, but it's too early to say. It's too early to say. If Lamelo doesn't record an assist today, I will never bet on him again for the rest of the season. Not never, but for the rest of this season, I won't bet on Lamelo Ball in any capacity. I've had success with his assists over the years, but I don't understand how he's playing so few minutes when they haven't reported any injuries for him, you know? So. Best of luck to everyone with your bets, though. Hope you're enjoying the games. Some good games on. He missed. Brunson just missed. He got out-dueled by Tyrese Maxey, man. Now, this is a shame. Another basket. They couldn't grab a board there. And Quentin Grimes scores 5 assists for Paul George. I did talk about that 3.5 assist line, but I didn't really trust it. Timeout, man. I just hope he's on the court after this. Unbelievable. They mismanaged Brunson in the fourth quarter, man. They mismanaged him. He sat for too long. He's cold now. 21 points at halftime. Timeout Bulls, too. Blazers up by 7. That's good news. That's good news. That's good news. At the end of the third quarter. The Sixers are going to surprise people if they stay healthy in the playoffs, guys. He took Lamelo Ball out again. That's it, guys. That's it. Even if he cashes today, that's it for Lamelo. That's it. For the assist, points, anything. That's it. He took him out again. Unbelievable. Smoke said, Okongwu robbed me. Storage room you go. You guys are funny. Brunson just got fouled and he missed a free throw. Whoa. He missed 3 free throws. He missed 3 free throws. And I said if he makes the second one, let me see if he makes the second one before I say what I'm about to say. He made the second free throw. He has exactly 29 points. I said that I bet it before. I bet over 29.5 points before they ruled Towns in. And when they said Towns was in, they dropped it to 28.5. So some of you may have cashed. Some of you may have cashed, and I might not. Disgusting. But yeah, anyways, guys, I'll put the parlay up right now. We have 13 minutes until the game starts, so I'll put it up right now. Hit the like button for me. I'll put it on the screen right now. Let me type it, and I'll get it up for you guys right now. Wouldn't be surprised if they take the starters out. These guys didn't deserve to win. They didn't deserve to win today. The Knicks. I didn't back them, but they didn't deserve to win. The Sixers, right now, in my opinion, the Sixers might be the better team. No one believes that, but the Knicks get all the hype, but the Sixers might be the better team at the moment. And he scored! He scored! Jalen Brunson with the meaningless floater to go over 29.5 points. Let's go, guys. We just won another bet. Now I don't care what happens in that game. We cashed at the last second. The franchise. He'll never be banned here. Once again, I usually cash when I bet Jalen Brunson. So, no more crying from me. Let me get the parlay up for you guys. Thanks a lot for hitting the like button. It is a 3-leg player prop parlay that pays plus 108. Plus 108. And let me get that on the screen for you guys. Thanks a lot for your patience, guys. And I appreciate you guys. You guys see the highs and lows of sports betting. It's been really fun, and you guys make these games a lot more fun to watch. And shout out to you guys, the sharpest chat in the world. Okay, guys, 3-leg player prop parlay. Steph Curry, 25 plus points. Lauri Markkanen, 20 plus points. And Neemias Queta of the Celtics, 6 plus rebounds. I'm not the biggest rebounds guy, but I bet Neemias Queta's rebounds today. So, best of luck. Let me know if you guys are tailing. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Jay Darby. Jay Darby said he cashed with Jared McCain points. Cash, you put me on that, my guy. Hey, let's go. I did talk about the projection. 5.5 points was too low, and I'm glad you cashed. Earner Society, congrats to you, Jay Darby. I'm really, really happy you cashed. Earner Society, Low Nitty, Newbie Dave, I see you guys. If you guys cashed with Brunson, it was a sweat, but hey, sweaty money is still money. So let's keep it going, guys. You guys are the absolute realists. Now let's see if we can get Lamelo Ball to actually play in the game. A 13-point lead for the Blazers. So if the Hornets can hold on, if the Blazers can hold on, then my spreads will go 2-1. I'll take that any day of the week, guys. I was wrong with the Hawks. They were competitive for 3.5 quarters. They fell apart in the middle of that fourth quarter. But hey, Maybe I went too a bit too far trying to shock the world there. Some serious rest advantage for the Raptors, but at the same time, those sorts of bets do usually work out for me. So I hope that makes sense. But either way, guys, no excuses over here. No excuses over here. 10-point lead for the Blazers. Now let's shock the world with the Blazers. Remember, they just lost to the Jazz at home. Like, the Jazz were missing players too. Like, the Spurs just lost to the Jazz. Let me know if you guys are betting on that parlay I just dropped. Another winning bet in the chat. Tari Eason over 5.5 rebounds from Slevin in the chat. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, brother. And also, guys, join the Discord group, the free Discord group. My free Discord. The video, it's in the video description below. I have a free Discord group chat. Some of these bright minds in the chat, bright betting minds, outstanding people, are in there sharing bets, and it's also a great place to stay up with my streaming schedule, interact with me as well. Join the free Discord group chat. Just make sure you verify. When you verify, don't click any links. And if you have any problems, send me a message. I'll help you get in there. While you're down there in the video description, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, X. And turn notifications on there as well. Take a second to do that. And if there's anyone watching this not subscribe. Back to the games. As they continue to mismanage Lamelo Ball's career. I'm just going to call it what it is. Best of luck to you guys, though. I did lose with the Tyler Kolek bet, I believe. But that was only a half-unit bet, so I won the bigger bet with Jalen Brunson and Jalen Johnson. Both Jalen's cash. Shout out to Jalen. And it's pretty funny because I bet on 3 Jalens today. There's a third Jalen today, Jaylen Brown, and hopefully he cashes too. Let's cash with all 3 Jalens today. Cash. Keelbow, that's what I said too. When he missed that free throw, I was like, we're chalked. It's gonna land in between the Towns injury news, It's gonna land right in between. But sometimes things swing your way, guys. So something went our way in that instance. But always be careful. Always be careful with your bets, guys. Anything can happen. This is sports betting. If Lamelo Ball finishes with 23 minutes in this game, I'll never bet on him again in a Hornets uniform. How about 4 blocks for Anthony Davis? 20 points, guys. Come on. We need what? 3 more points? 3 more points for AD and we cash. Another bet. It says expired invite. Okay. I'll drop the link in the chat. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll drop the link in the chat right now. The Discord link is in the chat. It's pinned right now. I appreciate you. Hold on, Blazers. Hold on, Blazers. Timeout, Hornets. LaMelo should come back in, but they're up by 16. He can just sit LaMelo. I mean, I won't bet on him anymore, guys, so I won't even put you guys with that anymore. Basketball-wise, you guys see, on a per-minute basis, in terms of efficiency, he's supposed to be clearing these lines. But this coach, just trade LaMelo. Like, just trade him. Like, what are you guys doing right now? Trade him. But we are on track to win a couple more bets here. Let's see if the Hornets, the Blazers, and Anthony Davis can make up for that. That would be great. Also, I did drop that parlay below. Shout out to you guys, the sharpest chat on earth. You guys make this absolutely. You guys make this stream what it is. So a big shout out to every single one of you. Najee Marshall, 10 points, man. Looks like a little bounce back game for him. After he caused economic damage to the people in his last game. I didn't bet on him, but I know everyone was crying about it. Everyone was crying about it. He didn't put him back in, guys. He didn't put LaMelo Ball back in. Hopefully the Hornets spread is going to make up for it, but it's very unfortunate. And the Blazers plus 7.5, we still have that in our pocket as well. So we still have that in our pocket as well. And we have Anthony Davis in our pocket as well. So we still have a great chance to make this a profitable day. But I won't bet on LaMelo Ball. Even if he comes in right now and records that assist, I won't bet on LaMelo again in a Charlotte Hornets jersey, wearing a Charlotte Hornets jersey. They're mismanaging his career. Make sure you guys join that Discord, Dingo72, in the chat. All 4 bets that he dropped in the free Discord cash. I mean, these guys are going crazy. Smoke that smoke. Charlavani, I see you guys. Let's try and get it back, Charlavani. I'm rooting for you always, brother. I hate to hear that, but... Yep, ZL Mars, I hope you cash. No, you don't, Rabbit. Rabbit, message me instead, and I'll help you get in. I said don't click on any ads. Just click where it says verify. JMCPT said Conker Nipple stuck on 19? Stuck on 18? Warriors, Jazz is tipping off now. Okay, Rabbit, I just accepted your Discord chat. I'll help you out after the stream. Blazers up by 6, under 5 minutes to go. Lamont, welcome back. He says rolling with Isaiah Collier, 3 rebounds. George, Keontae George, 5 rebounds plus money. Both plus money bets. Thanks for sharing, brother. I hope you crush both. Tasha said the Warriors laying 12 points is a lot of points. It is. It is. It is. And that game did start, by the way. That game did start. We have a Draymond Green 3. Lauri Markkanen starts things off as well for the Jazz for our parlay below. Still need 3 more points from Anthony Davis. Great call, JMCPT. Anyone that bet on Colin Knipple. Great call, great call. What's wrong with the email? Send me a message, J Darby. Send me a message on social media. On Twitter. Just say it's J Darby. Maybe I can temporarily lift the restriction. Hope you're having a great day, Tasha. You needed Jalen Smith double-double. What did he get? What did he get? Yep, top secrets, Colin Knipple cash. Ugly game in Chicago tonight. Very low scoring. Successful challenge for the Bulls. Long challenge, long challenge. Spurs down by 3. LaMelo's on the court, but I mean, you guys don't want to let him play until there are 2 minutes left. He came back in with 2 minutes left. And he's not going to play more than 25 minutes today. Disgusting. Disgusting. I like them both, EWM. I like both plays. Jaylen Brown points and James Harden assists. Welcome back, No Heel Achilles. Another winning bet in the chat. Congrats. Tari Eason over 10.5 points. Great call, Slevin. Great call. You're on it, man. Thanks a lot. So LaMelo Ball just scored 5 quick points. Doesn't matter. You won't see me bet on LaMelo Ball for the rest of the season, guys. Don't worry. We will win with the Hornets plus 1.5, lose with LaMelo Ball assists. LaMelo just literally played 23 minutes. He played 23 minutes. It's okay. Hopefully Anthony Davis can cash. Hopefully the Blazers hold on here as well. We still have a great chance to storage room. And we did cash. Forget LaMelo. AD. My first bet on Anthony Davis this season. We just cashed after that alley-oop dunk. Anthony Davis over 22.5 points. Let's go, guys. Storage room for LaMelo. This is Con Knippel's organization. The new face. Thanks a lot, Tasha. Slevin. RJ, I see you guys. Yep, storage closet, storage room. Straight up, RJ. LaMelo, there's a fight at the end of the game, too. The Bulls are trying to fight LaMelo Ball for stealing the ball and dunking the ball in transition when there's 13 seconds left. And now they all want to fight LaMelo. And I'll tell you the truth. The Bulls, I'm listening to the Bulls announcers, the Bulls commentators, the home broadcast for the Bulls, and what they said is true. They're criticizing their own team. Remember, they wanted to fight Giannis last week. When Giannis did the windmill dunk with just a couple of seconds left, they wanted to fight Giannis. The Bulls commentator just said, this is too much from the Bulls. If you don't want, there's no rule that says you can't do that. If you don't want these opponents to do this to you, scoring with 10 seconds left when they don't need to instead of dribbling out the clock, then win the game. Be competitive and win the game. Because the Bulls look soft right now with what they're doing at the end of these games. They want to fight players for scoring the basketball within regulation. I understand it's disrespectful, but win the game. Top Secrets, congrats to you. He just won his biggest bet of the season with the Hornets money line and the under on the game total. Congrats, Top Secrets. I hope you enjoy. And big call there. He played 26 Pro Reactor. Thanks for the correction. This said 23, but I probably have to refresh the page. Zach Zate, great call. Lamont said Lamelo banned. I mean Ball for sure. Pro Reactor said going to go Jalen and Claw points. What points line did you get, Pro Reactor, for Kawhi? For sure, Zach Zate. Then he obvious snapped. He snapped. Big game. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying your day, guys. Let's see if the Blazers hold on. Did Steph Curry score? 2 points. Markkanen has 6. So I did ask about um do you guys think the Milwaukee Bucks will make the playoffs this season? There's a poll in the chat. Pretty interesting results so far if you guys want to vote. We did have 170 votes on the poll earlier. Let's see if you guys can share your opinion there. J-Man said, "Do you think Denny gets traded?" I don't think so. No. I think the Blazers are good with what they have. They just need to keep developing these players. Pro Reactor said 28.5 points for both. Best of luck, brother. Roll 51, welcome back. He said 8 assists for Harden and 34.5 PRA for Brown. Best of luck. Gold, welcome back. Happy Saturday to you, fam. Happy Saturday to you as well. Happy Saturday to you as well, Gold. My bro. Denny Avdia is going crazy. We got the first 3 of the game from Steph Curry. Warriors versus Jazz is on. Celtics versus Clippers tips off in about 15 minutes. You think so, EWM? Shout out to Anthony Davis, man. The first time I bet on him this season, and he cashes, man. You know? Shout out to AD. Eight first quarter points for Keontae George, too. Amazing game, Zach. Low Nitty, see hopefully Keontae George and Jaylen Brown go off tonight. You're off to a good start, Low Nitty. Welcome back to the chat, fam. You're off to a good start with Keontae George. Slevin said Keontae was sick. I didn't take him, so I didn't take him tonight. He's playing pretty well now. Maybe he's feeling poorly. Feeling isn't feeling good, but Keontae George is playing pretty well to start the game, at least. $16-point lead for the Dallas Mavericks. Squad Hawk said, Slevin, he was sick the last time you said that, and look what he did. I guess I should have. Slevin? It's tricky with the illnesses, man. It's tricky, you know? It's not necessarily physically debilitating, you know? But at the same time, illness is illness. It's tough to perform in any field when you're sick, right? But at the same time, I mean, he's young. He's young. Keontae George, young NBA player. Having a great year. Yep. Low Nitty, future All-Star for sure. Not for sure, but I believe so, you know? This guy is a superstar in the making, possibly. Mavs are up by 18 points. They're down by 12 now. Timeout, Mavericks. So yeah, we won with the Hornets plus 1.5, 1 unit bet. The Blazers plus 7.5. That was a one. No, it's not over yet, but Jalen Brunson over 29.5 points, 1 unit bet. That was a winner along with the Hornets. We lost with Tyler Kolek, over 3.5 assists. Let me see how many he finished with. He played a few more minutes in the second half. Can't use that as an excuse. Yeah, only 14 minutes. We did win with Jalen Johnson. That was only a half unit bet though. We lost with Lamelo Ball, over 7.5 assists. He's banned, storage room. And then we won with Anthony Davis, over 22.5 points. That was a half unit bet. So we're up so far, but and then we lost with the Hawks. Sorry guys. Plus 4.5. That was a one unit bet. We have a couple more plays pending. The Blazers should hold on here. They're up by 5 with 13 seconds left. Very, very high likelihood of cashing there. And we will cash. Julian Champagny just missed the 3. And the Blazers shocked the world, guys. Plus 7.5. I was pretty confident there. And we have a parlay rolling as well. We also have Jaylen Brown and James Harden bets on the way in 10 minutes. So yeah, I just want to say that I truly appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have been doing to contribute. We also won with the Blazers just now officially, plus 7.5 against the Spurs. Shout out to you as well, Rapace94, Zach Zate. Just want to say I thank you guys for being here, man. It's been a great day. It's been a great week. And we are trying to bounce back today. We're in the progress of doing so. We're trending towards doing so together. Don't bet more than you can afford to lose, though. Even when there are so many games on at once, I know it can be overwhelming. But I just want to say thank you guys for your time. And I might have another stream tomorrow. We'll probably do that. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'll definitely stream on Monday. So I've been pretty much streaming every single day. All I ask is that everyone who's watching, turn notifications on. If you have notifications on my channel, you won't miss any of my content, any of my picks. This is where my picks will be posted. And subscribe to my channel if you're watching and not subscribed. So many sharp minds in the chat too, guys. The sharpest chat on earth. Thank you to every single one of you. I'll always support you guys, man. The way you guys have been keeping it real. Let's keep building. Um, Unfortunately, my stomach feels a little strange right now. Just have to keep it real. My stomach feels a bit strange. I've been feeling great recently, but right now I've been feeling like this for like the last 20 minutes. I'm going to get off stream, so this will be a shorter stream than normal. I've been streaming for 4, 5, sometimes even 6 hours a day during the NBA games with you guys, the sharpest and realest chat in the world. If anyone's watching if there's anyone watching, welcome back, Zaymoon. If there's anyone who's watching who hasn't subscribed or hasn't hit the like button, hit the like button. See if we can get to 150 likes on the way out of here. It's obviously a smaller stream. It's the weekend. But I just want to say I truly appreciate you guys. I'm always rooting for you. And we are going to make it to the end, to the NBA Finals. I'm going to continue putting the work in. Generally, you're going to see bets here and plays on this channel that you won't see in very many places. We are going to continue to win together, within reason, of course. Anything can happen, though. I just want to say thank you to all of you. Tomorrow will be another day. ZL Mars, I see you in the chat. JMCPT, Lamont, Zaymoon. Thank you to everyone that sent the super chats as well earlier. You guys are the absolute realists. Just want to say thank you once again, Best Kept Secret, for that super chat. Once again, a donation in the chat. You are the absolute realists. He said, I just cashed a 7-leg parlay because of you. Brunson over 19.5, Maxey over 19.5, Blazers plus 15, Denny Avdia over 19.5, Hornets plus 10, Lamelo Ball over 5.5 assists, $250 paid, $1,000, guys. Just want to say I'm really, really happy that you won Best Kept Secret. And I'm grateful to have helped you in any capacity, man. No joke. I hope you enjoy your winnings, and thank you so much for that super chat donation. And thank you to everyone who's been showing love, whether it's hitting the like button, super chats, donations, or just being here and rocking with me, sending me positive messages on social media. You guys, J Darby, it might be. Just want to say congrats to you, Best Kept Secret, and congrats to everyone in the chat as well that is winning. And even if you're not winning, I hope you are, getting value from the stream. I have a lot planned for you guys. Stay tuned. The best is yet to come, and the best will be here on this channel. Thank you to you guys for making the stream what it is. It's always a great time, and I hope you guys have a great, great evening. I'll give everyone a shout out who's here, and you guys see what I'm capable of doing. We just have to keep it going. Guys. No overseas. Everyone who's here, let me know. And thanks for that again, Best Kept Secret, and everyone who sent J Darby and everyone else who sent the super chat earlier, and everyone who's just been here in the chat. JMCPT, shout out to you. Squad Hawk, J Darby, Zach Zate, JMain34, Tasha. Hope you have a great, great evening, Tasha. Rabbit, Nowhere Seas, JMain34, my bro Katak, Repache94, Zaymoon, David Lewisette. Another winning bet. He cashed with De'Aaron Fox under 23.5 points. Congrats to you. Big congrats to you. Zach Zate. Slevin, Clever Slevin. Thank you so much for the bets earlier as well. Slevin. Dingo72. Low Nitty. Lamont. Vince Griffin. EWM Community. Gold. Game Time with Mike. Pro Reactor. Roll 51. Top Secrets, RJ81, Santi MUFC. I didn't see you earlier, bro, but shout out to you. Lamont, No Heel Achilles, my bro. A bunch of names that I can't see from earlier as well. Charlavani, my bro. User XG, Keel Bow, Top Secrets, Joel DeLuna, Dusan, Keel Bow, Trevor, Newbie Dave, Friend ST, Mickey Tillman. I see you guys, man. Ryzen, Ben Thompson, Optimus, GSM Merc, Nasir, Chase TV, D Lord 77, Swaggy D, my bro Dingo 72 as well. Shout out to you for the winning bets, and everyone else in here. John Bennett, Conrad Walters, Marty Marr, Walmir Silva, Lenny, No Receives, my bro Katak, MIC 287, and unfortunately I can't go any higher. But everyone that was here earlier as well, big shout out to you guys. And Pick'em MMA, welcome back. He said Maxey's a machine for sure. Welcome back, Pick'em. Best kept secret, shout out to you, man. Hope you have a great night, brother. Hey, Chach. Nowhere Seas, Tony. Have a great night, Tony. Roy Moore. Oh, Colossal. He said, what do you think about Kawhi at 24? 24, it's weird how it dropped from 30 to 24. I know Zubac is back, but it is weird. But maybe he'll continue his form, his all-world form. I didn't bet it, though, so. But if you bet on Kawhi tonight, best of luck to all of you. Zach Sand as well in the chat. David Lewisette. Don Plate. No problem, man. No problem. Glad you can't catch the Hornets, Don Plate. Yeah, guys. I'll see you guys next time. If there's anyone here that's not following me on Twitter or Instagram, Myguyknowsaguy, click on the links in the video description. You can also follow me on TikTok as well. Join the free Discord server down there as well. Hit the like button for me, subscribe, all of that. Sebaj. Yeah, Sebaj in the chat as well. I see you. Have a great evening, man. All of you guys. And just remember, the best is yet to come.